Hey, Pardon My Take listeners, you can find every episode on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Prime members can listen ad-free on Amazon Music. On today's Pardon My Take, we have the one and only FitzMagic, Ryan Fitzpatrick, on the show. Very excited about this interview. Great to actually sit down with him. Doesn't do a lot of interviews, but did it for us. So very excited for everyone to listen to that. We have Hard Knocks. See episode 3, who cares? Hot Seat, Cool Throne. Mount Rushmore of Villains. Great Mount Rushmore. And then Guys on Checks. So helping out anyone who's got work issues. We're expanding our brand. And we are brought to you by our good friends at Cross Country Mortgage. Did I say it right?
Mortgage. Yeah.
Cross Country Mortgage is a people-first mortgage company. And mortgage shouldn't be a scary word. Rates are at an all-time low. Stop throwing away your money every single month with rent. Start building some equity with a mortgage. Cross Country Mortgage, like I said, rates are unbelievably low, whether you're buying first-time home buyer or if you own a home and you're trying to refinance, they are the best place to go. They are Barstool's mortgage company. They are people first. And like I said, again, I'm going to say it third time. Rates are an all-time low. They may never get this low again. Call today for a fast, free rate quote. Our partners will save you a lot of money. Call today, and our friends at Cross Country Mortgage will give you a free home valuation that is free to you just for calling. Just like the all-star athlete, Cross Country Mortgage pushes themselves through the entire lending process. If they get blocks, they figure out ways to get the ball over the line for you. So don't miss this window as rates are expected to creep up. Reach out to them and see what they can do for you. And when you connect with Cross Country Mortgage, tell them Barstool sent you. Go to crosscountrymortgage.com/Barstool to learn more about your future home buying experience or refinance your current mortgage. Cross Country Mortgage LLC, NMLS 3029. All loans subject to underwriting approval. www.nmlsconsumeraccess.org. Okay, let's go.
It's Pardon My Take, presented by Barstool Sports.
Welcome to Pardon My Take, presented by Cross Country Mortgage. Go to crosscountrymortgage.com/Barstool right now to learn about low rates or refinancing your home. Today is Wednesday, August 25th, and Hard Knocks has taken a nosedive. It was a drone shot, which was cool.
The drone shot was very cool.
Very cool.
It was maybe the best shot of any Hard Knocks since the Baker Mayfield spiral.
It was awesome, but that is what Hard Knocks, like, we're at a point now.
That was tonight's mojo moment.
It was the mojo moment. We're watching the Hard Knocks because that's what we want to do, but there's also moments where we're like, why are we doing this? Because I don't know. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you the Roback question.
Oh.
Roback.com. Go
Love
right
Roback.
now. Performance polos. And just for me asking you this Roback question, PFT, I'm going to gift you a performance polo. Use code PFT. You get 20% off RHOBACK.com, code PFT. My Roback question, PFT, is do you think Hard Knocks has taken a nosedive because teams are just not giving them enough? Or do you think, like, who's to blame for this?
So I think we're to blame.
Okay.
I think we got to stick our hand up on this one because watching Hard Knocks is pretty similar to actually participating in a football training camp over the course of the summer. We're excited to get in there. Now we're just like we're going through the motions at this point. It's
Right.
week 3 of the preseason. We're ready to break camp early.
Yes.
I think there's optimism when you go into it, and then once you get in the grind of having to watch Hard Knocks every week for an hour that comes on at 10 o'clock on a Tuesday night, like that's tough work that we're putting up here.
So what you're saying is next year we need to just Brett Favre this thing and show up to like the 4th episode.
Yeah, I think maybe if you were to take the entire training camp and then distill it into 2 hours.
Yeah.
I think that would be good.
A film.
A film, yeah. Just have it be 2 hours on HBO, like the last week of the preseason after the cuts. That way you get to meet everybody. You get to meet all the kids. You don't have to have 30-minute montages of Daquan. What's his name? Daquan. Was it Hurd? Daquan Hurd?
Putting his
contacts in. Yeah, I could deal without that one. Just have it be like 30 minutes of a drone shot.
Or 30 minutes of Trayvon Diggs' son, who is so damn cute. It actually makes me want to have my son in studio just cheering me on during the taping of the show. Or Alarcon's mom, who, listen, she was very nice.
Passionate lady.
Passionate. It does feel like she used up a lot of God mojo in a preseason game.
Yeah, that's tough. So in the Hall of Fame game when the Cowboys were playing, I came so close to asking God for 6 more points, and I stopped myself because I'm like, I can't use my God request in the Hall of Fame game. Yeah. I need to save that for like a Thursday night game when I need a field goal to get a push.
Yeah, you need that or throwback when you're like in your 20s and you're violently hungover. You need the old God, I'll never drink again if you just get me through this.
Yeah,
those are the God moments.
So when you say, God, I'll never ask you for another thing again, God knows that someone who's not going to ask God for another thing would never even say that.
Right. So preseason 2 just felt like she was using up a lot of good mojo. You know, maybe save that for cut day.
Yeah.
I hope they don't cut him because I love him. His family story, that was awesome. And also his brother just being like, it's awesome that I get to go to AT&T, watch my brother, and eat nachos and hot dogs.
Yeah. No,
like,
I think
relatable.
That's very relatable.
They're a relatable family.
Yes, but I'm dreading next week's cuts because I think DiNucci is at the end of his line. 3 picks. He's got the arm launch angle thing going on.
Do you know what the problem is with DiNucci is the fucking head thing he's wearing.
Yeah, it's partially the head thing, and it's partially just it's a JMU quarterback thing. We're like Ohio State for Division I AA. All our quarterbacks, they're great in college, don't really pan out.
He looks like he should be he should be coming off a mountain in Vail, like with that thing on. You know what I mean? It's got a little bit of that skiing vibe, and listen, it works if you're winning. If you throw 3 picks, it doesn't.
Yeah, and they even said, great thing about DiNucci is he's not afraid to go out there after he's thrown 2 picks and throw a third one.
No.
He's got all the confidence in the world.
Yes.
I think that I don't like watching the cut scenes in Hard Knocks. Anyone who's ever lost a job can probably relate to it a little bit, but it doesn't look good for DiNucci. He'll find another place to latch on. He'll have somebody. John Gruden will probably fall in love with him.
Yeah,
because John Gruden will take in any homeless quarterback on the streets.
I think the worst part about the cut scenes, and Jake probably loves this part, is when they're like, "You were this close, man. Like you know, keep grinding. You'll make it."
Yeah,
that part.
Great job.
If you're gonna cut me, just cut me.
I'm
not even gonna show up. Just call me. Leave a message.
And they're always like, it's a numbers thing at this point. So we've all put in a lot of hard work. It has nothing to do with your play. It's just that there are a lot of people on the team that are better than you.
If anyone calls, I will tell them that you're a great worker.
Yeah, exactly. Best recommendation. Don't want you around here anymore.
No.
If you could just leave your playbook and get the fuck out. But I am very impressed with everything
I would
you've
so
done.
much rather have them just spit in my face and be like, "You suck.
Yep.
You're slow. Find a real job."
They should have
the players' motivation.
No.
You know what
the motivation would be spitting in their face.
You know what motivates players is just getting cut in general. That's the best motivation. They get mad because they got cut, and then then they try to act like, "Hey, can we still be friends?
We love you." Yeah. Hey, listen, if you ever need me, pick up the phone, call. I'm here for you.
I've got a lot of friends that are out there. They're still in the marketplace right now. I'll hook you up with them if you want.
I would actually love to be like a player who gets cut from multiple teams and just then decides 10 years later just start calling all the coaches that cut you. Be like, "Hey, remember when you said you'd pick up the phone? Can I have $10,000?
Yeah, hey, can you co-sign on this Acura for me?
Right.
You said anything.
You said anything.
You said I was one of the best guys that you've ever been around that you no longer wanted to be around.
Gonna need your kidney, please.
So, speaking of coaches and asking favors, I think the only thing that can save this season of Hard Knocks is if McCarthy smashes a watermelon.
Yeah, he's got you.
So,
for us. Not for the team, for us.
For us as viewers. So, you need to bet on the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Because if you bet on the Jags this week, knowing what McCarthy likes to do to you, that will be a watermelon.
He'll smash it.
But again, that's almost worse than asking God for a favor in the preseason is smashing a watermelon in the preseason.
Yes.
You do need to wait on for that.
All right, other just notes. So Trayvon Diggs' son, very, very cute. Also, anytime you put like any kid under 5 years old in a bucket hat, it is like infinitely cuter.
I want to have a kid. I want to have a son, just have a hype man like that.
Yeah, he was
the best.
Was awesome, just screaming. Although I did hear that last like high pitched scream. I know that scream. That one's bad.
That's a kid scream. Yeah,
that's a kid.
That's
scream.
like Simba trying to roar.
Yeah, it's tough. The card doctor was electric. I would watch him for an hour because just like the idea that this guy, 4th generation Cowboy employee, which is incredible, he gets asked to play cards with Dak Prescott, and then like the scene where he is playing cards, beats them, and walks it off like, "Don't ask me to come back down here." Mm-hmm. That's such a cool moment that I think everyone would aspire to do, to like beat a professional athlete in something and then talk a little shit.
Yeah, well, that happens to Dak occasionally.
Yes,
gets beaten by some people that aren't professional athletes.
True.
But
Panama.
Panama City Beach. Hey, listen, if there's one place where you can just wipe that off, everyone should get their ass kicked in Panama City at some point.
We should make that go reviral
in their life. Yeah.
Oh, Dak Prescott's doubtful for week 1.
He got
beat up.
Yeah, Dak Prescott, parentheses, got stomped by Sigma Chi. Questionable for week 1. But yeah, that guy was awesome. And also, if you're just a mailman, that's a cool nickname that you can have. People can just call you the mailman.
Yeah.
And be like, yeah, that's also
the card doctor.
My job. Yeah,
the card doctor's pretty damn cool.
That's pretty good too.
And then Jerry Jones. Can I get a little Jerry Jones for the line he had?
Which one?
Had more shots than a Cocker Spaniel.
Hey, get that. You don't need to worry about sticking me with any pricks, man. I'm not going to circumcise a mosquito here. I had more shots than a goddamn greyhound.
The man went into Gruden.
Yeah, he did. He did a little bit. So why didn't we have Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones' son, helping out Quan with his contact lenses? That, as far as I can tell, that's what Stephen Jones' job is to clean people's eyewear.
The glass doctor.
I do think that you should have somebody on your team that has rec specs at all times.
Yeah.
Like, that's a great guy. That's a glue guy.
Yes. And also, it does... anyone who's played any sport, any level, knows that before a game, you look across the sideline and size up the opponent. If you see a guy in rec specs, you're like, well, we're going to fucking win today.
Yeah.
So you get them false confidence, and then you beat their ass.
Listen,
so that's I'd have my guys wearing like pocket protectors, rec specs, all of them on crutches. Mm-hmm. Just give them some confidence.
Billy, you played football for a while. If you saw a guy with rec specs on the opposing sideline, what went through your mind?
Scrub.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's because you're not a rider. Because I know another guy that wore rec specs back in the day.
You are a skeleton.
You walked right into that one, Billy.
Yep.
I played you like a goddamn fiddle on that one. Disavow Billy.
Billy just got it.
Yeah, just got it right now.
That just hit him.
No Dan Quinn this week. That was tough.
Yep.
I would have liked to see him coach.
But we did get Bob McAdoo in the background.
We got McAdoo. We got Joe Philbin.
Yep.
The Cowboys are just... I think people don't realize enough how crazy it is that Jerry Jones, the owner of the team... He is the general manager. He's like, he's grinding film and like grading players out. I'm sure he's got all the analytics.
He's going on scouting. He goes scouts teams all the time. He goes to the East West game, the Shrine game, whatever it is,
Senior Bowl,
Reese's game. Yeah, he goes to all that.
He lives out of Hotel Sixes. All the time.
He's walking around with a stopwatch at all times.
That's what Jerry does.
Yeah. All right. So Hard Knocks stinks. All right. Before we get to Hot Seat Cool Throne, obviously people saw the news. The tragic passing of Jimmy Hayes, so we wanted to at least acknowledge that. I knew Jimmy. I was introduced to Jimmy in 2013 when he was on the Blackhawks in the Stanley Cup run. He's very close with our very good friends at Spit and Chicklets. So just tragic. And it's one of those moments. Like I think like I said, I knew him a little bit, but also just the fact he has 2 kids that are almost identical ages to my 2 kids, and it's just. It's fucking terrible, and it's one of those like, life's too short. Tell people that you love them kind of moments.
And you see the outpouring from the hockey community. Yeah. It's like there was not a single person that has a bad story about him. Like he was the ultimate locker room guy, ultimate teammate, buddy.
He was one of the first athletes that I met who was like a fan of Barstool, and it was one of the coolest moments. I remember meeting him in 2013, and he was one of those guys that everyone liked to be around, and it's really, really tragic. And, I think anyone who met him, heard him, podcast, whatever it may be, their life was better for it. So we just wanted to say something for the hockey community, for Spit and Chicklets guys, for the Hayes family, who was very close to Barstool. So, really, really, really tough.
I never met the guy, but a way that you can tell a lot about somebody is if after they pass away, like what the reaction is. And it was just all people having the nicest things ever to say about the guy. People that I love cared very deeply about him and thought of him as a brother. And so, there's obviously it's a heartbreaking time and nothing good that you could say, but it certainly sounds like he had a very positive impact in his short time.
And it does sound like there will be a lot of people who will be in his children's life because, like I said, that part just like fucking. It's rare that a death like really hits me, and that one hit me pretty damn hard on Monday night, especially when I was like putting my son to bed, and it's fucking really, really bad. So we're thinking about him. We're thinking about the people that are close to us, like PFT said, and just wanted to throw that in there. Can't really transition from that, but
we did record this part after this, so if you're wondering why it sounds so upbeat after
this.
Well,
and let me do a side transition to buffer it. Baseball is kind of back because we watched the Braves-Yankees game that was electric. That was actually the sign that we knew Hard Knocks wasn't good anymore. Was we had Braves-Yankees on, and we were all watching Braves-Yankees while like half watching, or out of the corner of our eyes, Hard Knocks.
How does that work if there's a foul tip called on a third strike, and then it wasn't tipped? What happens on that? I guess it's not reviewable?
It's not reviewable. So, Hank, are you nervous about the Yankees because they've now won 11 straight?
Getting hot too early.
I like that. I like that. Good spin zone.
That's a great answer.
Listen,
you had that ready to go.
It's a fact. Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
Hank, I'm looking at the calendar right now. Is this October?
No.
No.
Is it even?
Do they give a Mr.
before
August?
October?
September? Yeah. No, I don't think it is.
No. Yeah,
at all.
It's called September. That sandwich month between August and October?
No, it's not.
It's
not September. The Yankees.
The boys of summer.
They're
give them that.
They are looking like they're having fun, and whenever you see a Yankees team start to have fun, it's like a precursor for maybe some problems.
Yes,
and I mean, if Chapman, if that's your closer,
he's a
disaster.
You
can't be confident with that going into October.
Who's sweaty? Who's a sweatier man, Aroldis Chapman or Patrick Ewing in the history of New York sports?
Yeah,
because Aroldis Chapman, he is able to accomplish Patrick Ewing-like levels of sweat in a much shorter period of time. Patrick Ewing, he had that sweat going, but usually it was after, I don't know, maybe like 30 minutes of being out on the court.
Remember Shaq, though? Shaq gets obviously not a New York athlete, but Shaq used to be like pouring sweat during the national anthem. I always was shocked by that. But Aroldis Chapman, he wears long sleeves. Like, it's Atlanta in August. It can't be less than 90 degrees, and he's just sweating through it. I think it's because you get a better grip on it when you do the sweat in the rosin.
And his baseball cap was just dripping, pouring out sweat, which you have to imagine underneath there was like a swamp on top of his head.
Someone check it out for handicapping October. When it's October and it's cool and it's brisk, you don't have that sweat to mix with the rosin. He's gonna dump water on himself before he comes out.
I also wonder what sort of performance-enhancing substances you might take that would cause hyperhidrosis as a side effect. Something to look into.
Interesting.
One other quick side note, the third TV was on the Red Sox game, and they won.
There you go. And you watched.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, quick side note, we're at the point of crate videos where we're getting the really horrible injuries, which is my sweet spot. Watched a person break their leg and arm today.
Different
videos.
I would rather watch a leg break 10 times out of 10 over a snapped arm. Snapped arms, they hit so different.
Well, you know what it is?
I don't know about that.
So, as someone who's watched a lot of these videos, the PFT's kind of right because the arm break, usually the person stands up and is like basically shows their arm to the camera in shock. The leg break, very rarely you get someone standing up.
And I think we've seen enough leg breaks, or ankle sprains, as in Dak Prescott, but we've seen like enough leg breaks in sports that we watch commonly. You don't really see that many arm breaks, and when you do see them, the person usually like grabs their arm and runs off the field, so you don't see like the bend back. I actually think like breaking your arm at the elbow is the most painful injury to watch. Have you ever broken a bone?
A lot of them. Yes.
Have you snapped like a leg or an arm?
Yeah. Ankles, leg, arm, shoulder. Yeah, a lot of them.
Damn.
I have bad bones. Terrible bones. Maybe that's why I love them. because I'm like, yo, I know what that feels like.
Mm-hmm. I'm representation.
Been a while.
It's important.
Have you broken bones?
Oh,
yeah, you've broken bones. Billy feels like a guy who has not broken any bones. Good genetics.
Why would you say that?
Because you didn't play in college.
No, but you haven't, right?
I have not.
There's everyone knows the guy who's like played sports, but just for some reason he's got great genetics, flexibility, whatever it may be. And then on the other side, it's me who like if I fucking walk off a curb, Liam knows, Bubba knows, you walk off a curb funny, and you're fucking. I mean, you can't. Yeah, PFT broke his bone walking.
Walking, yeah.
Although
PFT, Bubba got hit by a car.
Yeah, well.
Bubba hit
the car. Allegedly.
Confirmed.
By who?
Oh. Me? Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Billy, I'm joking about your college career, but I think they.
No, but I knew
there is something to be said.
He's a genetics guy.
With Big Cat saying like, you were too busy injuring other guys to get hurt yourself.
No. But I'm being serious. Like everyone knows the really good athletes. Billy, that's a compliment. Take it. Really good athletes who just their bodies are better and they don't break bones.
I have not. I drank a lot of milk.
There you go, Jim Harbaugh.
Jake, have you ever broken a bone?
Foot in first grade. Jumped off a stair.
You jumped off a stair.
It was like I skipped 3 to get to the bottom.
Bad boy.
Oh,
didn't work out.
Never did that again.
Nope.
What did the safety patrol say? Was he like, told you?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't in school. Friend's house. Tough.
Carpet?
No.
Oh, okay.
Tile.
That would have been
Jumping. I wish there was a video of Jake
you
jumping
like,
off
watch
the
this,
stair.
guys?
No, I don't remember. First grade. But I've had shoulder surgery, deviated septum.
That's not a bone.
Yeah, I'm just saying other procedures.
Allergies.
Yeah.
Hypochondria.
A lot.
Yeah, all those things. Hank, you've broken bones. No?
No, yeah.
Oh,
I think from like first to third grade, I've broken both of my arms like 3 times.
Yeah,
so I'm so ambidextrous.
Dude, first time I ever got on a skateboard, I literally jumped on it, rolled about 5 feet, fell straight forward, and broke my wrist.
Oh no, I have broken a bone. I cracked my L5 vertebrae. In 8th grade.
That's bad.
Okay,
but then I didn't know about it and found out about it later.
Built different.
I think if you get your kid a trampoline or a skateboard, you're just basically like, hey, you're gonna spend the summer upstairs.
Trampolines, pools, skateboards.
I almost broke my ankle playing tennis with PFT and Hank last year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Pretty much broke it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was good.
Well,
good
quote Joe Burrow, he says, "If I died without scars, that just means I did nothing worth fighting for."
Yeah.
So it looks like us over here,
badasses,
front lines, living our life to the fullest.
Hell yes. Okay, let's get to Hot Seat Cool Throne. It's presented by our friends at Coors Light. Coors Light is the official beer of slowing down summer. There's only a couple weeks left in summer. Labor Day weekend, always a good last hurrah for summer. So make sure you stock up on Coors Light. It is the official beer slowing down summer. Summer always feels like the shortest season, but we need to make the most of it. We also just need to chill. It's also cold lagered, cold filtered, cold packaged. It's literally made to chill. It is the coldest beer known to man. It is the best beer of all time. So when you crack open a Coors Light, you think about the memories you made, the fun you had this summer, and soak in those last few days, because Coors Light is the official beer slowing down summer. As the beer that's made to chill, we want to savor every second. Get Coors Light in the new look delivered straight to your door with Drizzly or Instacart by going to CoorsLight.com/take. CoorsLight.com/take. Celebrate responsibly. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Coors Light, the greatest beer of all time. Hot Seat Cool Throne, Hank.
My hot seat is Cam Newton.
Okay.
And kind of Cole Beasley, similar reasons, but Cam Newton's unvaccinated. He is testing negative.
That's
but
personal. That's a HIPAA violation.
Apparently, yeah, sorry. Well, no, it's really not because of the way things shook out. But apparently him and the Patriots were not fully up to speed on the COVID regulations and rules, and he went to like an out-of-state doctor's appointment, which apparently broke the
What was
rule.
the doctor for?
I don't know.
Can we get Andy Dalton to see this doctor?
Sure, I don't understand the joke.
You can never be too healthy, Big
Just
Cat.
would like Andy Dalton to go into this protocol. Nice guy, but so that Justin Fields could start. Because I assume that's what's going to... I saw the Belichick where he was like, does this open up a spot for Mac Jones, like an opportunity? He's like, didn't he say yes?
Yeah, Michael Girardi, there was a quote earlier. He said, per sources, there's a level of frustration internally with the Cam Newton situation. One important member of the organization believes this has opened a window of opportunity for rookie Mac Jones. Team practice today, and then with New York Giants tomorrow. I mean, that's Belichick's whole thing, is like the team.
Right.
Doesn't matter what it is, but if you fuck up your commitments to the team, like
It's an advantage for Mac Jones,
Right.
to get playing time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it sucks. It sucks for Cam Newton. It sucks for like Cole Beasley. Similar thing where it's like testing.
I don't think so.
Well, it doesn't. What do you mean?
they
It's a-
could just get vaccinated.
Well, right.
It's
Yeah.
his choice, and
Right.
if you make a choice, there are consequences to your
Right.
choices.
I don't feel bad.
Now, by the way, I don't
bad for Cam Newton. I feel bad for like the
total
Patriots
receiving yards.
and
this
Yeah.
year.
the team that I root for having to deal with this type of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, he should probably just get vaccinated.
Yeah, be a good teammate. Jerry Jones said that. Jerry
Yeah.
Jones was like, everyone should get vaccinated.
Yeah, so did 45.
Mm-hmm.
My cool throne. My cool throne is college football. Week 0's here.
Yeah.
We're back. Football is. Hey guys,
Football's back.
It's
football's
back.
back.
Football
Football's
this week,
back.
it's officially back.
Nothing triggers Hank more than us saying football is back for the entire month of August.
Every year we do it because there are different reasons every week for
Yeah.
football being back. Like
And he
the
gets
week
so mad.
when you see
No,
the first commercial
I love
for
it.
Hard Knocks,
Yeah.
football's
What do you
back.
mean?
The first episode of Hard Knocks, football's
when
back.
rookies show up in like the third week of July,
Yep.
football's back.
Yeah, when the Packers do the little bicycle thing,
Football's back.
I'm the biggest pigskin head on this podcast.
Oh, really?
Pigskin head.
Yeah.
But college football is back this weekend. Play Barstool. You guys may have heard of it. We have a new game. So there's been a lot of games. There's the Pigskin Parlay on Sundays. Now we have a game for Saturdays. It is college football based. It's over-under. So
This is for every state that doesn't have the sportsbook app.
this is for every state, period.
Every state, period. Got it.
Even
Except
Florida?
But
Except
yeah,
Florida.
Except Florida.
So if
Still
you're
heated
if you're
over
in
that.
a state without the sportsbook, if you're in a state with a sportsbook, bet on the Barstool Sportsbook and do this.
and do this.
But
Yes.
New Jersey, we are now live.
We are now live in New Jersey, and we are now live with the college football game. Last year when the Pigskin Parlay hit, I said if we get 200,000 entries, I'll get a cat. And I'm going to match it.
You have
200,000.
2 cats. I'll get 2 cats for 200K entries.
Okay.
The contest closes this Saturday.
One elderly one.
I'll get one elderly one and one
One
kitten.
that's like about to die, so you have to deal with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll get
like
one
a sick
I want
cat.
I want it to die. I want you to get really attached to it, and then it dies.
I would like for one of the cats, maybe the elderly one, to have some sort of illness that you have to give it
Shots.
injections.
Yeah, and like I want it to live for maybe 8 months. So you're like, ooh, I kind of love this thing, and then boom, dead.
I'll get one Marlins man cat and one like little baby kitten.
So the main one, the Maine Coon, is that what it's called?
Sure.
Those things are sick.
You should get a bobcat and a kitten, and see if the bobcat eats the kitten.
That's
going
I
to be
don't know
yes.
if you can buy a bobcat, Billy.
You can
Well-
get an ocelot.
Yeah, there we go. Mm-hmm. Get
They
an
look like
ocelot.
jungle cats.
Yeah.
But yeah, so your weekends are covered. If you're in a state with the Barstool Sportsbook, you can bet on it. And either way, you can play in the Play Barstool app. Saturday, college football. Sunday, NFL. Football is back. I'm
There
so
we go.
excited.
Back.
Good job, Hank. All right. Then just hit the over on every single one.
Yeah,
I think you have
Why
to
not?
for
That's-
week 1 or week 0. Excuse me.
Yeah.
just 10 overs.
Yep.
All right, PFT, your hot seat cool throne.
My hot seat is curses. Curses are on the hot
Mm-hmm.
seat. Tony Finau won a golf tournament. The curse of the Puerto Rican Open is over,
Mm-hmm.
even though some people say that it ended a long time ago when some other guy who's not Tony
Doesn't
Finau.
count.
But that doesn't count. Tony Finau won the Northern Trust. So the curse is done. The curse of the Puerto Rican Open. I guess people are free now to win that tournament.
Now, let me ask you a question. I just cursed the Falcons because they looked at Blake Bortles but didn't sign him.
You can't curse the Falcons.
Well, no, I
Falcons
realized
are-
after I cursed them that I might have actually freed them.
Yeah, no, it's a double curse.
Right.
So yeah, that's
So there you go.
that's
Good
really the
job,
only way to
Falcons.
get rid of the Falcons. So now you have to bet on the Falcons.
Yeah, although I think they're going to suck. I think they're going to suck.
You can still bet on them.
Yeah.
They're
I don't
sucky
like
teams are the
this.
best teams to
We
bet. for.
moved the table by like an inch, and I'm very off right now. It's okay. I'm going to make it through it.
My cool throne.
I am. I'm off. I feel
Is
very exposed.
Ted
You can
Lasso
see everything
take
about
quakes.
me.
Ted Lasso take quakes on the cool throne. Just in general, fictional characters who eat pussy on the cool throne because there was an awesome tweet from Carol Blymer today. People are mad about. There's now been a backlash to Ted Lasso. Then there was the backlash to the backlash against Ted Lasso.
I haven't followed any of this, and I feel very free.
Oh,
of
it's
it.
wonderful. But then Carol Blymeyer stepped in online and totally settled everything. Responded to somebody saying that this season of Ted Lasso is not good. And she said, I think what you're not ready to admit that what really bugs you about Ted Lasso is that men go down on women before satisfying their own needs. You hate that women tell
Wait, this
men...
is a spoiler. I haven't watched it yet.
Wait, I mean, spoiler alert, there's a guy that eats pussy on the show.
Okay.
Classic
Seems
PFT.
Yeah.
like a very important plot point.
It is. You hate that women tell men what they want sexually and get it. You feel threatened by confident women. And then she hit us with the emoji
Wait.
of the dartboard with the dart on the bullseye.
Hold on. So she's saying that the season sucks because of that?
No, she's saying that
other people say that it sucks.
This is now the backlash to the backlash to the backlash to the
I can't follow
backlash
this.
for Ted Lasso.
But who's...
And we've reached the point in the discussion around Ted Lasso where there's this woman who steps in saying that the real reason men hate it is because there's a guy that.
And then we have to remember that there are literally millions of people who watch this show without sharing a thought about it publicly.
Correct.
The vast majority of people just watch the show and then keep going with their life.
Right. For me, that part never occurred to me to be something to feel any way but laugh about because it's funny when it happens.
Yeah.
But no, she's taking it to mean something.
Got it.
So that would be hot seat. Is that Batman? Batman wouldn't go down on a girl? Is that what we were talking about like 2 months ago?
Yep.
Yeah.
The studios took it out.
The studios took
that's
it
right.
out. Yeah.
They took it out.
But yeah, this is it's quite a take, Quake. Shout out Carol Bleimer. That's I think a front runner for take of the year so far.
The only reason I don't put in take of the year is I still don't understand who she's mad at.
She's mad at the people that are saying that Ted Lasso is not good this season.
But
really,
they don't. They're just saying it because they just don't like the show anymore. But they're actually probably saying it because they're trying to be hipsters against.
Correct.
Got it.
But Carol, I think, is mad because
I don't watch shows that come out once a week. I wait to binge them.
Yeah, Carol's mad because I think really who she's mad at is the people that aren't retweeting her online.
Got it.
So she was like, I got to talk about eating some poontang.
Carol's,
and then I'll get that interaction.
Carol also that's kind of a what's it called? What's Karen adjacent?
Yeah. Yeah, no, Carol is Karen's like bitchy friend who's a lawyer. So Karen is like, I'm going to call my friend and you're going to regret ever kicking me out of this restaurant.
She went to NYU law.
Yeah, and then
she'll
Carol's
be able
like,
to figure this out.
Here's a
she doesn't
demand
actually
letter.
practice law.
No, but she
did at one
studied it.
point. She tells everyone she did.
Yes, she watched Aaron Brockovich 7 times.
All right, my hot seat is the SEC, all teams not named Tennessee, because Josh Heupel, who is the new coach of the Tennessee Volunteers, said that the team is he loves the team's energy and effort in approaching like walking upstairs. So it's really getting micro here, like just literally putting one foot in front of the other. Very football guy. Also, just hot seat Josh Heupel in his own right, because that guy, like, listen, we don't body shame here, but if you're someone who's maybe of Jake and Billy's age and you look at the Tennessee Volunteers head coach and then I told you that he won a national championship in this century, you would be like, no, that's not true. Have you seen a picture of him? No, I'm talking about Oklahoma.
I was talking about a joke of UCF being the national champions.
No. He's not looking great.
No, I'm looking at a picture of him right now.
Yeah. He was a star at Oklahoma in 2000.
I think he needs to take more stairs.
Wait.
Personally, I think that just when you look like Josh Heupel does right now, you're like, man, look at that guy really get up those stairs.
Yeah, he's
like that guy didn't take the elevator.
What do you say, Billy?
He coached a national championship?
No, he won a national championship.
He played?
He was the quarterback.
Oh my!
Yes, and that was only 20 years ago, 21 years ago. So it's not like a crazy amount of time. It's maybe some more stairs. He's one of those guys that's just, football is his life, and what are you going to do?
What was Josh Heupel? Was he like the third or the fourth choice for the Volunteers this offseason?
No, he was. I mean, he was up there. They've kind of fucked themselves because they did the whole. They ran off Schiano a couple years ago.
They painted the rock. They were trying to get what's his name to come
I think
there.
he's gonna do well. I mean, Tennessee's a tough place to restore the 90s, but
I love the annual tradition though of recent Tennessee hires saying things that really don't have anything to do with football, but giving their team reason for optimism.
Yes.
Do you remember Derek Dooley when he was the head coach at Tennessee?
He wore the orange pants.
You remember what he was really hyped about? After the first week of practice, he's like, we had an extensive discussion about shower discipline and how you have to bathe yourself. And so I took out a washcloth and I showed how you have to scrub down if you want to be an elite football player. And our team really responded to that.
I love it. So, yeah, I mean, listen, I'm a Vol for life, won a national title there, so I'm rooting for them. I want them to restore the glory. But, yeah, Stairs is a new one.
They look good on the steps.
Stairs is a new one to throw out there. All right, my cool throne is Jameis Winston because he's incredible.
Yeah.
He's the best quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
I mean, the touchdown pass that he threw in the first quarter, unbelievable.
I also
Unbelievable.
shut up about boo-hoo Taysom Hill.
Yes.
Like they were going in on how Taysom Hill didn't get a real shot. Taysom Hill's getting paid a lot of money to be a gimmick quarterback, and he should be happy with how much. Like he's in that sweet spot. He should never try to do too much because everyone was like, "Wow, what a great weapon that he is." Mm-hmm. When he has to throw the ball 30 times, he's not a great weapon anymore.
He's a fine change of pace guy to bring
Right.
in and do the thing where he runs at linebackers. That's fun to watch. I like watching that. But if you have Jameis Winston, future Hall of Famer, or you have Taysom Hill, who threw one pass last night that it might have been the worst pass I've ever seen.
Yes.
And I'm including Tim Tebow in this conversation.
Yes.
The pass hit the logo at midfield. The camera was centered on the midfield logo, and there was no New Orleans Saint
Nowhere.
on the screen.
Yeah.
He missed his closest receiver by probably 35 yards.
Yes, very bad. And I also feel bad for Trevor Lawrence because that's going to suck.
Yeah, well, I want to
In the
say
ATN news today.
Billy might have been right about Trevor Lawrence.
I'm gonna switch the narrative on Trevor Lawrence. I think that it's the Jaguars will fail Trevor Lawrence, not Trevor Lawrence failing the Jaguars, because if they don't put a team around him, like I think he's going to be great if they can put a little bit of a team around him.
I think Dabo Swinney failed Trevor Lawrence by not allowing him to lose enough in college to get him prepared for the NFL, right?
Urban doesn't look like an NFL coach either.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
just don't see it.
listen,
I mean, you think
Can't
Urban
control
Meyer's
the guys.
going to be able to lose 11 games in a season, 12 games in a season?
saying it.
I don't know.
But saying it.
You know what we're thinking.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He's going to have to eat a lot of fucking Papa John's.
I'm just wondering what that contract with his family looks like this season.
They're all grown though.
He probably still has a contract.
He
though.
definitely
That's
still
football
has a
guy
contract.
stuff, yeah.
Jake, your hot seat, cool throne.
My hot seat's the Baltimore Orioles.
Oh,
So
they're bad.
they're really bad. They're in the midst of an 18-game losing streak right now. They're down 13-6. So if they go to a 19-game losing streak, the record's 26. The Louisville Colonels in 1889.
I don't count that. If it's before 1920, I don't consider it an actual statistic.
23 Phillies 1961.
Okay.
That
All right.
counts.
Yep.
So-
That's the mark that they have to hit.
That counts.
Yeah, so they're really bad. In January, I put them on my hot seat because they did like sabermetrics playoff percentage chances, and they gave them 0.0% chance before the playoffs started. Mm-hmm. Turns out they were right, I guess.
Yeah, but counterpoint, Cal Ripken Jr.
Yeah.
Also,
happened.
They have a great stadium.
Sidney Ponson, one of the great thick pitchers of our
Trey
generation.
Mancini, great comeback story.
Yeah, there
Manny
it is.
Machado.
Billy Ripken, the fuckface card.
Yeah, so sorry to the
Tejada.
Orioles.
Miguel Tejada.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Zach Britton, if only they had played him in a game that meant
The
something.
wild card game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake
So-
Arrieta.
Yeah. He sucked for them.
Chris
He
Hoyles,
did.
Harold Baines.
Yeah.
The list goes on, really, of elite.
Right.
Brady Anderson.
Maybe they'll come back tonight. It's only the sixth inning.
Yeah, I mean,
13-6.
You think you could put together a team of like the best, let's say the Pirates and the Orioles combined? Do you think that they could win 70 games?
Well, considering the Orioles are about to be 38-86,
Wow, that's something. That's significant.
they're
Yeah.
approaching 50 games under 500.
Damn. That's
It's tough.
hellacious.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool
your
Throne is stress tests. So we're doing a little callback here. I had a notification on my phone. Every time you guys say, Jake, write down a reminder, I write it down. Sometimes it's like months and months
Why?
in advance. You asked me to.
That's crazy.
So this is from the May 26th episode.
Can't wait.
Guys
Jake,
on chicks.
write this down.
Yeah.
Let's say, March 12th. Remind us to make fun of you for writing everything down.
That's a Saturday. Should we do Sunday the 13th?
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Selection
Yeah,
Sunday.
All right, perfect. Yeah. Just write that reminder down.
Blame.
Make fun
How
of
do you
Jake.
know that's
Not
Selection
blame,
Sunday?
just make fun of
Second Sunday in March.
Make fun of Jake. Not blame. Make fun of Jake for actually writing everything we say down. Thank you.
For writing everything down. Mm-hmm. Set.
And then June 12th, apologize for making fun of you on March 13th.
And
for writing
remember
stuff
to
down.
remember my birthday, which is tomorrow this year.
Wait, apologize.
For making
For-
fun of you on March 13th for writing everything down.
And happy birthday, Hank.
Yeah, but also put parentheses for both of those sarcasm.
So we're not making fun of you.
Don't order Papa
We're being
Diaz.
sarcastic when we make fun of
order
you.
Papa Diaz tomorrow,
We're
please.
apologizing sarcastically and also wishing Hank a happy birthday sarcastically.
But also,
But not ordering Papa Diaz
On your
parentheses,
birthday?
for reals.
correct.
Z.
But also, Jake,
But also
put sarcastically. Put sarcastically in the first one where we're making fun of you because we're doing that as a joke too.
And remind
Okay.
next day. Put a reminder for me. Hank loves Papa Diaz on his birthday. Get 28.
So that Sunday night on Selection Sunday we're ordering Papa Diaz.
No, on Hank's
on
birthday.
June 2022.
I need
June
28
12th.
candles, 28 Papa Diaz.
28 Papa
29?
Diaz. 29.
Oh my God.
What?
Hank's 29.
Oh my
No.
God.
10 months.
No, the second that you say
Fuck.
it, that's when you turn
You're
that
30.
age.
You're 30. You're
Basically.
now 30.
Chill.
Damn.
Okay, so the reason we got here, someone
I don't care.
Stress.
I won't even go through it at this point.
No, you have to play it. I need to know.
All right,
Okay.
I'll play it on 2 times speed. It's like 3 minutes long.
Oh, no,
yeah,
don't
forget it.
do
Yeah,
it.
no,
do
don't
it.
care.
You know what?
We'll put it at the end of the podcast.
No. October 9th.
Yeah, but this has to do with the NFL preseason.
Yeah, no, October 9th. Remind us, October 9th.
Remind you to do the stress test.
Yeah, no, remind us that you were going to tell us what to do today, but we didn't want to do it because it was too much time.
All right.
All right.
Wait, I have a question for real though, Jake.
That was a very
How much time
constructive
did you put
segment.
in preparing for this segment?
It took me a while to scrub up the exact
But it's
minutes,
okay,
and I
we have
pulled up a
October
stress
9th.
test for you guys to take.
October 9th is a guaranteed we're going to do it.
I kind of want to hear what the
No,
stress
we got to
test
do it
is.
October 9th.
All right.
All right.
No shot.
Yes. This is a show day.
Yeah, Sunday.
Boom. Done. Make that October 11th.
Tuesday, yeah.
Tuesday. Okay.
So,
we're in.
You didn't do the stress test.
I love it. But
this
we
was
will
better.
do it. Yeah, we will do it.
Wait, is
'Cause
that,
we need to
is that
have
Columbus Day weekend?
Oh, no.
We might have to change that date.
We'll have to do it during the regular season because that's when we're really
I thought it'd be fun to have a stress score before the season, middle, and after.
Yeah, but nah.
All right.
Let's just keep pushing it off. All right.
How
All
are those
right.
reminders?
That was good. That was very constructive. A lot of reminders we set for ourselves there. Billy.
Hot seat gabagool. CDC just sent out.
I love Jake just writing down everything and being so attentive. It's like hot seat, some fucking meat.
salmonella. CDC said that you have to heat up all your Italian meats
Okay.
to 165
Okay.
degrees.
Okay.
Salmonella.
So no more. You can't eat like a cold Italian sub right now.
Yeah, no prosciutto.
All right.
That's tough. Jimmy Garoppolo might actually
Salami.
die. Yeah.
Is this just in a certain area or everywhere?
Everywhere.
Got it.
Meat
So-
processing plants.
You're supposed to like fry up your.
Yeah, or
prosciutto.
steam it. Which is
Doug,
which just
Doug
means
Marone.
don't eat it.
He's been doing it right the whole time.
Yeah. Cool throwing CJ Beathard. Always getting in
Dude,
at the end of
he's-
games and
he-
just putting up points.
He's like good.
2 touchdowns. Remember last year he got in at the end of that one game that Mullins was stinking
Yes.
up and just put up points.
Mhm. That's
He's
what CJ
good.
Beathard does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool throwing CJ
I
Beathard.
like him.
Uh huh.
I'm a
Baller.
big CJ Beathard.
CJ
fan.
Beathard's a
guy.
guy that if you have a 14-point lead in the second half, you're going to win that game by 7.
I like him.
I wish you could start somewhere.
Let's not go too far.
Yeah, no.
The
It's not
Jets?
get
You want him on the
crazy.
Jets?
No.
You wouldn't have to be
So-
Mormon.
All right, let's get to our interview with Ryan Fitzpatrick. Great interview. PFT, you got a quick ad before we get to it?
Before we get to FitzMagic, I want to talk to you guys about TickPick. TickPick, guess what's back? Football's back. Football is officially back. If you want to go to a football game, if you want to maybe go see a band live in concert, crowds are back. You're going to need a ticket for that, and we have the best ticket service. Forget about all the other ticket services that charge you an arm and a leg and a tail and whatever other appendage you want to say. TickPick does not do that. They are a no-fee ticket site. They guarantee the best prices on sports and concert tickets. Why pay more on other ticket sites for the same seats that you'd find on TickPick at better prices? You ever like try to buy a concert ticket and you're like, hey guys, don't worry, I'll buy the ticket. Here's how much they are. And then you go to checkout and boom, like $20 per ticket and service fees on top of that. There's none of that bullshit with TickPick. It's TickPick. TickPick with a T. It needs to be your go-to for tickets to live events. TickPick invented NFTs when they were the first site to offer no-fee tickets. This has saved fans over $5 million and counting. They guarantee the best prices on live event tickets. I'm going to give you 5 seconds right now. Just jot this down. Jake, write a reminder that you'll then tweet out to everybody so everyone else can have the same reminder. Download the TickPick app.
When?
Put it out tomorrow. No. Put it out Friday for people that are going to go to Week 0 college football.
TickPick tweet Friday.
TickPick tweet
Love
Friday.
it.
That's tough to say. TickPick is easy to use, though. It's the best app, the easiest way to save money on sports and concert tickets. It's our personal favorite. Go to tickpick.com/take. Use the promo code TAKE. Get $10 off your first order on live event tickets. Don't forget to download that app. Use code TAKE for $10 off. And now here he is, the quarterback of the Washington football team, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Okay, we now welcome on a very special guest brought to you by Coors Light. We're on Grit Week. We are on a football field. We are outside, so if you hear a plane going overhead, that's why. It is a very, very special guest, Ryan Fitzpatrick, FitzMagic, the man. We start every interview, Grit Week, with the same question. Can you define grit for us, and what does it look like?
Well, I've read Angela's book, so probably cheating a little bit, but I can define grit as a quarterback, I think.
Yeah.
Grit is getting through an interview with an airplane flying overhead.
There it is. That's perfect.
I like that you're on a first-name basis with Angela, too.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't remember. Is it Duckworth?
Duckworth.
Yeah,
That's good.
I couldn't
Just
remember her last name. I thought
you
it
read
was
the book.
Duckworth, but
You
yeah.
read the book.
Well, I bought the book.
Yeah.
I don't know that I really
She's part
read
of the grit industrial complex.
Yeah.
There you
All right.
go.
So
Trying to
pick up from
monetize
there.
grit.
Yeah.
it. Okay. Well, I've read Angela's book, so I think I'm cheating a little bit. But for a quarterback, I feel like grit is being able to take the big hit and going on to the next play. It's the lineman looking at you and seeing some qualities that they like. You're kind of getting away from the pretty boy aspect of being a quarterback. Maybe not sliding feet first, but diving head first into the end zone. I think there are traits and qualities like that, especially at my position, that help define grit.
Okay, so quick follow-up, because I know we were going to bring this up, but are you addicted to seeking out contact? Because we have a theory on our show that you are one of the only quarterbacks out there who you will look for someone to try to truck stick them, to try to run them over.
Sometimes I need that initial hit, whether it's getting hit in the pocket or seeking it out, just to kind of get into the game a little bit. But a lot of it, like I'm a terrible blocker. I was just, somebody sent me a picture when Troy Polamalu was doing his Hall of Fame speech of me trying to block him when I was in Buffalo, and my ankle's twisted and my chin strap is, above my eyes, but I did the job. So
Yeah.
I don't know. The guys up front love it, so every now and again I'll throw my head in there.
So, more specifically, I think the theory is that you, before every game, it almost seems like you make a note of who the smallest defensive back is, and you manage to find that person during the game, and you run directly into them.
Yeah, and I think the error that I made with Troy Polamalu was I heard him speak, and he's soft-spoken.
Yeah.
And so I took that as maybe he would take it easy on me, but he's ferocious out there on the field.
Yeah.
The beard looks phenomenal, by the way, and
Yeah,
the
it
hair
does.
too. I feel like your hair kind of takes or suffers like a backseat complex to the beard. Do you use the same product and styling methods on both?
Yeah. So at the facility here in the showers, we have that soap, shampoo, conditioner all in one.
Yeah.
That's just awful, and so that's all I really put in it. So if you actually ran your fingers through it, which you can do off camera later,
I
you
will.
can't really get your fingers through it because it's so nasty.
Yeah. Is that a factor in the chin strap flying off every now and again when you get hit? Like, do you feel like if you had less of a beard, your helmet would be more secure?
I do, and most of the beard just gets pushed underneath when I put my chin strap on, but the single strap also helps with the helmet flying off, and I just feel like for safety reasons, it's better sometimes for it to fall off than for me to take the brunt of the blow.
Yeah. Is this the longest an interview's ever gone with you without someone mentioning that you went to Harvard?
We were pretty close.
All right, I was wondering.
The buzzer just went off, so we missed it by 4 seconds.
Did you go to Harvard?
I did. I attended Harvard.
Okay.
Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah. You went to school up north.
Yeah, in Cambridge. Small school in
Cambridge.
Is it true that you got the same education for $150,000 as I could get at the local library?
$1.75.
Nowadays, I mean, with
Yeah.
Wikipedia, I think Wikipedia is all you really need now.
We got another plane going over. This is Grit Week. Sitting outside on a football field with a plane and a lawnmower going off. So I'm just going to filibuster here for a second. This is me just filling up time.
Is that Air Force One?
Yeah, it looks like it is.
Hey, Biden. Welcome back.
All right, so do you the Harvard thing, do you get annoyed about it that everyone says it all the time? It's at this point, it's like you've been in the NFL for so long, it's not really remarkable anymore. I know it is, for a Harvard quarterback to be in the NFL, but you're an NFL player. You've been an NFL player for almost 2 decades now.
Yeah, I think initially when I first got into the league, it was my identity. I was the Harvard guy, and now hopefully there's some more stuff that I've done. I mean, beard and whatever else that people know me better by, maybe. So I actually don't really hear the Harvard thing, yes, in interviews, but it's not like I sit and watch my game. So I'm sure they mention it every time because they have to, but I don't really hear it much day to day anymore, to be honest.
What was a great way to kind of get rid of that was when you put on Deshaun Jackson's jacket and the chain and you became swaggy. I think people were like, wow, that guy's got swag, and it kind of got rid of the whole Harvard, the buzz about that.
And that truly was like a spur of the moment, having fun with my teammates, but it did kind of change the narrative of my career a little bit, away from, like you're saying, the Harvard grad, journeyman, whatever else, to gold chains and
See,
tight
I
shirts.
think you should lean into it. You should be like the Mean Street Posse in old school WWE. Come in with a cardigan and just look down on people and be like, why am I even here?
Hang out with Zuck.
I should be working at a hedge fund. This is ridiculous. That would be great. Are you ready to finally say, definitively what you got on the Wonderlic?
No, absolutely not.
49?
Never. It'll never be.
48? You left one blank. You finished in 9
left
minutes.
one blank, but again, that's a long time ago, and that has kind of gone away as well, which has been nice. So thank you for bringing that up.
Let's bring it back up. Let's just say it. Just say, is it 48 or 49?
It was not 49.
It was not 49, so it's 48.
Do you remember the question that you left blank?
I do not remember.
Was that one where you were just like, hey, pouring one out for my homies who aren't in the NFL?
No, it was more it didn't make sense to me question, didn't like any of the answers.
Oh, did you go back and you did the ultimate Harvard guy thing? You're like, hey, this test is wrong?
Yeah.
This question's actually worded incorrectly, so you know?
Yeah, I submitted the real answer to the board of Wonderlic. Ernest Wonderlic didn't think that it was very funny. So.
Yeah.
All right, the most important question I have for you, FitzMagic. Do you know when FitzMagic is happening? And we know as viewers. It's basically when Ryan Fitzpatrick decides he's going to start doing some crazy stuff and win a football game. And it doesn't really make sense, but it makes perfect sense because we've seen it so many times. Do you feel it? Do you know you're like, oh, I got this. I got the FitzMagic today.
It's definitely in football, and especially in my career, there are times when I feel the momentum, when I feel things are going our way, or when I feel like I need to create some momentum. So, yes, I think it's. I mean, we could call it whatever we want, but there is a very real zone that I get into at times, and you start seeing the crazy eyes and the weird fidgeting body, and it just something takes over me, and I don't know what it is, but I guess we could call it that.
It's FitzMagic.
Yeah, it is FitzMagic. What's the ultimate example of the most FitzMagic play that you've ever had? Because we could go with a recency bias, and we could say last year against Oakland, or against Las Vegas, excuse me, when your helmet was backwards on your head, and you just uncorked like a 60-yard dime. Is that would that be the outstanding moment in FitzMagic?
I mean, one that came to my mind when you said that. So the beginning of it's hard for me to remember the years too. But the beginning of 2018, when Jameis was suspended and I played and I wore Deshaun's garb. First week we played the Saints and beat the Saints at their place, which never happens. And then the next week, first play of the game was a touchdown, 75-yard to Deshaun. I put his stuff on. The next week we played the Steelers, and we're down 30-10, and it might have even been Monday Night Football.
Yep.
And we came all the way back, and I threw a touchdown on an audible double move to Mike Evans in the left corner of the end zone. That reaction probably after that throw was peak. Whatever we're calling it.
FitzMagic. We're calling it FitzMagic.
I don't like.
Can you say the word
saying it.
FitzMagic?
No, well, you can fill in the blank.
Okay, so then can we now? Some people say this, but I don't. But some people, because it also rhymes, FitzTragic when things go the other way. Some people say that.
Fair.
That
actually,
always bums me out.
I always think that's part of FitzMagic.
Yeah,
because you don't have the highs without the lows.
True.
Yeah, and I would just say that there's been more highs than lows recently.
For sure.
So
I'd agree.
I get the narrative, especially years and years ago in my career, especially in Buffalo. Having some games where we weren't necessarily scoring many points and losing by a lot, and trying to make the Las Vegas blind throw without anybody grabbing my face mask. That's why I was able to do it. I had a lot of practice. I get that some of those moments people can hang on those, but I think it's been more positive lately.
I actually do think that you have eyes in the back of your head. And here's why. Because my first experience with Ryan Fitzpatrick was watching you when you were playing against the then Washington Redskins back in 2006, I think. And Sean Taylor was coming off the weak side, and he was about to sack the hell out of you. And that's one guy that you probably would not want to get hit by going full steam. And you weren't even looking at him, but you ducked out of the way, and he still sacked you. And he still got a pretty decent lick on you, but he was about to kill you. How did you see him coming?
So it was 2005.
Yep.
Just
okay.
Fact check.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. And the dipsy duckaroo, it's just something you learn. The more you get blindsided, the more you learn that something is coming. But it was so long ago. It's hard to remember.
Well, so you've been in the NFL for a very long time. I have a feeling you're going to get this right, but can you name all the teams in order of what you played for, like a Sean McVay when he does here was the play from 4 years ago?
Yeah, that one's it's fairly easy. Like if you were to have me name, the head coaches in order, like that one might be harder. But I was drafted by St. Louis. I got traded to Cincinnati. I signed with Buffalo. After 4 years there, I got cut for the first time in my career, signed with Tennessee, signed a 2-year deal, got cut. They brought in Clipboard Jesus.
Yep.
Then I signed in Houston. Then I broke my leg, was traded to the Jets, re-signed with the Jets. That one took a while. Then I went to Tampa, Miami, and now we find ourselves here in Washington.
Okay, you aced that. You know your own life.
Well, and I will say, there were kids. My 7 kids have been born in 7 different states. So
holy shit,
that is one where I would really get in trouble if I didn't get it right. But they're sprinkled in that story somewhere.
That's a very smart way to remember. Do you have what people do on the side of their RVs where they fill in the states? Like, here's where I've had a child born. We should do that on our bus.
These planes
actually
are so loud.
Yeah, they are.
They're so loud.
Well, I guess that begs the question: you plan on having another kid here?
We'll have to bring my wife in on that one.
Huddle up.
Hasn't been great lately. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But judging off the last 6 months, I probably don't have much luck in that.
How did birthday season go this year? Because one of my favorite Ryan Fitzpatrick anecdotes is that you can attribute some weight gain in the offseason to the fact that all 7 of your kids, the birthdays stack up there in a few months, and you're just eating cake every other week.
Yeah, and I've gotten used to it. Now it's just like a 15-pound weight vest that I'm training with in the off season, So I go, we do the birthday season. I feel good about it. I've got the 15-pound weight vest, and then 2 weeks before training camp hits, it's just panic. It's just not eating and trying to shed weight. And now I feel pretty good. I've nestled in right under 230, which is a good weight for me.
I like that there's just a birthday season. All right, strap it on. Let's go. It's cake every day.
We call it bulking season.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you put it that way.
Yeah.
You can probably try to change the stigma around it. But then, so I guess, you brought up all the different cities that you played in. You're a good quarterback. You're a very good quarterback. Is there a part of you that's like, what the hell? Like, why won't anybody ever commit to me?
At this point, it's part of my story, and I mean, the experiences that I've had along the way, like yes, there are other people that have been in the same place for 15, 18, 20 years, but the people that I've met and even the impact I've had in their lives, the impact that they've had in mine, I really wouldn't change it. And even a place like Miami, where they needed a guy to step in for a year and a half, just to keep the ship afloat and to kind of bring some of these other guys along. Like, I take a lot of pride, even in the success that they're going to have in the future here. I take a lot of pride in the fact that I was part of that. So I enjoyed being here, having a young team, and helping show guys the way and helping bring out the confidence in some guys that have maybe lost it. So I really enjoy it. It's just, my oldest is now in high school, so as we continue to travel, it continues to get a little bit more difficult, but I like popping from place to place.
So I'm going to make you compliment yourself some more, because you can't have the career that you've had and not be a really good teammate. Because, we've met a bunch of athletes, we've met a bunch of guys who they aren't built to do different roles. Like, either they're a starter or they're not in the league, because they just can't have the mentality, the team first mentality of, all right, maybe I'm not the starter this year. So what would you say if we were to pull all of Ryan Fitzpatrick's teammates, which I think is like 15% of all players that ever played in the NFL, what would they say, like, is your attribute as a teammate that makes you, teams want you all the time?
I mean, I think part of it for me is I care about the individuals. So it's not just a meat market out there. I mean, it's not just we're throwing a guy out there and he better perform, or like, I care about these guys off the field too, and sitting in the meal room and having the conversations and really getting to know a guy and what makes him tick and what he'll respond to. And so I think when you take the time to know somebody as an individual, to know their family, to know their story, I just think that helps. It helps the relationship that you have off the field and on the field, and that's just something that I've always done and made a point to do because I think is important.
Mm-hmm. All right. If you were to rank Ryan Fitzpatrick rivalry games, because we always love a good Fitzy rivalry game, are there teams where it's more of a rivalry game, a revenge game, if you're going up against like the Titans versus the Bengals versus the Jets versus the Bills? Like, if you were to put, what are your top 3 revenge games?
So at this point, and especially now being in the NFC, which it was in the AFC for so long, like, I don't know that there are going to be many. I mean, we're playing Tampa, and I don't really view that as a rivalry game. I mean, that team is so different from when I was there. I can give you the biggest rivalry game I've had in my career, which was after I spent 4 years in Buffalo, signed with Tennessee, then the next year signed with Houston. When I started at Houston against the Bills, like, that was like such a, it meant a lot. It was a very meaningful game for me to be playing against the Buffalo Bills, and that's probably the one in my career where I could have said, man, that was a real revenge/rivalry game.
So you're saying that we're idiots for always calling them revenge games and for always being like, man, Ryan's going to ball out this weekend?
No, I mean, I'm telling everybody in there, I mean, we're playing the Bengals in preseason. This is a revenge game for me. I mean, I was there in 07 and 08, and I need guys. Revenge.
Was there ever a time, like, did you think that maybe, hey, am I a glutton for punishment because I keep ending up on AFC East teams that are not the New England Patriots? Like, you just found a way to have to play Belichick twice a year, every year.
Yeah, amazing, like, absolutely amazing how that worked out. And really being with Chan Gailey on all 3 teams was very interesting, too, that he kind of, stuck around that division as well. But it was weird. We just played them last year without Tom, but even in the preseason this year, playing them without Tom, it's just a different feeling or vibe in that stadium.
Do you, now, no offense to Harvard, but is there any small part of you that wishes if you could go back in time and everyone knew that Ryan Fitzpatrick was going to be this 17-year NFL guy, that you could have played like at a big-time college football program?
So I grew up in Arizona. Both my parents were Sun Devils. I went to all the games. Jake Plummer's like one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. And, I mean, if ASU would have offered me coming out of college, I would have been a Sun Devil. I would have been at Arizona State. And I'm so glad that they didn't, because it worked out, and I'm happy with the path that I took. But that was my mindset back then.
Yeah.
You're probably the only person in America who's like, my final choices boiled down to Arizona State and Harvard. And I wanted to go to Arizona State.
Yeah.
That would have been fun, though. You would have had fun there for sure.
That is perfect.
I was reading earlier that you've never taken your wedding ring off. Would you take it off if it meant that you could put a Super Bowl ring on instead for just one day?
That's a big J question.
Boy, that's hard hitting right there.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'll take it off right now if you want me to. I mean,
first time ever?
No, the true story is actually I used to take it off, and when I was in Cincinnati, I forgot to take it off in practice one day, and didn't bother me, so I left it on ever since. So there was like a 2-year period where I was taking it off, but I think my wife appreciates that I leave it on. I could always put it on the Super Bowl ring on the right hand, I guess.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
We do have a bet, or I guess it's just me making a bet with the gods, that if you win a playoff game this year, I'm going to cut my hair. I'm going to cut it for the first time in like 7 years, I think.
Wow.
So it's a pretty significant bet that I've got riding on your shoulders. I don't know if that adds to the pressure that you feel this season.
It does. But I'll piggyback off that, and I'll shave the beard. We could use the same clippers even. As long
You
as
want to cut my hair?
You cut mine, and I'll cut yours.
Deal.
Perfect.
That's a deal.
Wonderful.
Now I'm nervous.
Yeah, now I'm
very
Me too.
nervous.
Stakes are high.
So as far as this team goes, I've been a long-suffering Washington football team fan. It's tough for us to put together 2 good seasons in a row. But right now I feel like the defense that we have in place right now might be the best in the NFL, or it's certainly one of the best units that we have. And if FitzMagic comes out this year, I actually think that the team can do really, really well. What do you think is the realistic ceiling for me? How should I calibrate my expectations as a fan for this season?
Well, speaking offensively, I think the difference between last year with some of the playmakers that have been brought in, in addition of Adam Humphries and a guy that we haven't even seen a whole lot of, and Curtis Samuel. I've obviously seen him play, but he's getting back into it now. And De'Ami Brown and all these guys that they brought in, and there was so much homegrown talent here as it was, that on the offensive side of the ball, it's fun for me to play in this system, because I'm not going up to the line and saying, oh, my God, I've got one guy to throw to. Is he going to be open on this play? I mean, we've got 5, 6, 7 options. Logan Thomas is a guy that really came on last year that I think is going to have another great year. I'm excited as a quarterback to be part of this team, aside from how great the defense is and what they're going to do this year. So you could take that for what it's worth and, kind of weigh your options.
I probably phrased that wrong. Just give me a guarantee. How many victories? That's what I was really digging for there.
Yeah. No guarantees coming from me. Sorry.
It's not your first
Remember,
season.
we're in the sweet spot where people haven't mentally jumped over that hurdle of 17-game season. So you can say 10 wins, and it's not as
They
much.
won't even. Yeah.
It's 10-7 is not, because you think 10 wins is guaranteed playoffs. Might not be this year.
Missed the playoffs twice, winning 10 games. Yeah.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Who was your first touchdown pass to?
Torrey Holt.
And did you keep the ball?
So I threw the touchdown, kept the ball. I brought it up to him the next day in the locker room. Hey, Torrey, do you mind signing this for me? And he wrote, "Best wishes, Torrey Holt." Which, I was like, wait a minute. No, this isn't for, my mom or, a fan. Yeah. I was like, no, I threw you the pass. I'm not sure he knew who I was at that point, but it was a 19-yarder to Torrey Holt.
That's perfect.
Ryan, keep working.
Yeah.
One day you will achieve your dreams.
Yeah. Good luck, sport.
Yeah. Thank you, Torrey.
All right, so not to talk about another man quarterback in the league, but how much do you think Jameis getting LASIK is going to make him a future Hall of Famer, which he already is, but we're big Jameis guys.
You're big Jameis guy?
Jameis 1 of 1. I don't know if you've ever seen that Twitter account. He's got a book, the Media Derangement Syndrome of Jameis Winston. But yeah, he's a future Hall of Famer. He's got the second most passing yards at his age besides Dan Marino, so no big deal.
I mean, he threw for over 5,000 and over 30 touchdowns.
Yeah.
There you go. Sounds like you're Jameis 1 of 1 too.
I like Jameis.
So did he get LASIK? Did he get it after you left?
I am not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Was he squinting when you last saw him?
Yes, a lot of squinting.
Okay, so it was pre-LASIK. Okay.
So if Jameis can see every linebacker now, hypothetically, let's say that's where he is, he's the closest person to FitzMagic that we have in the NFL besides you, except he's just like a more concentrated version of FitzMagic. Like the lows can be exponentially lower with Jameis, but then he can go out there and throw for like 36 touchdowns in a season, just like absolutely light the league up. Was there any sort of like a mentorship thing when you were there? I'll put it this way: has a coach ever brought you in and said like directly to you, "I'd like you to be a mentor," or is it always like, "Come in and win some football games for us"?
No, that was definitely one. I got brought in as a backup. First responsibility was if he went down to come in and perform at a high level, but the second responsibility was just to help Jameis along. And I mean, I know we're being a little funny, but he really is like, my biggest advice to Jameis was go home. Like, stop spending so much time in the building, because he works harder than probably anybody I've ever been around, almost to the point where it's a detriment, and he needs to go home and get his mind off it and do something else. He wants it that bad, and that was really the one main piece of advice I had for him.
Mm-hmm. It's not easy, like coming up with new, training things that no one's ever seen before, where like a dog is attacking you while someone whips you with a towel. So I get why he stays so late. Like, you can't just come up with that stuff if you don't work at it.
Yeah, we don't do the same off-season drills. We do not. No.
You don't do the one that has like the giant. It looks like a giant scrotum that's attacking him that he's like trying to avoid, and then he's like throwing a tennis ball against the wall and catching it with the other. They're fun to watch though.
Yeah, it's probably for your viewing pleasure.
Yeah.
We tried to get a Rubik's Cube before this.
Yeah.
How fast can you do one right now?
So I'm rusty, and you can get rusty on the cube.
Really?
Oh, you can get rusty on the cube. Yeah.
Okay. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry.
So really what's happened, and Andy Smith was on your show.
Yep.
Really one of my big inspirations in my life. When I saw him beat me with one hand in less than 20 seconds on the cube, I said, I want to be that guy. And both of my sons started doing the cube faster than me. Swore it off.
Yeah, that's a dad move.
Yeah, I mean, I'm done. I'm
not
done.
going to get beat in my own house.
Nope, I beat you. Last time I did it, I beat you. We're done.
Yeah, you hooked us up with him. It was a great interview. And I was saying before this, but I'll say it for the people. So when we were coming here to Washington to do this interview, our PR person was like, hey, if anyone knows Ryan Fitzpatrick, like, we're trying to get in touch with him. I was like, oh, I have his number because Willie Colon, who you played with at the Jets, gave me your number. And I texted you and I asked you if you would do the interview, and you didn't reply. You just thumbs up the message. And I've never felt like more of a beta. I sat there for 2 weeks being like, are we in or not? Because not even like a sounds good or yeah. It was just a thumbs up. It was an immediate thumbs up, too, like almost instantaneous, and then no reply.
Yeah, I didn't know you were so self-conscious.
Yeah,
like,
it mentally messed me up.
Yeah, that's on me. So just know that means we'll see.
It's good because like you can, if you're ever in court and you have to read a transcript of your text messages back to somebody, if you're just like emphasizing a message, I don't think you even have to say like Ryan Fitzpatrick emphasized this.
Yes.
That's open for interpretation.
I mean, I always tell my kids under promise, over deliver.
Yeah.
So the thumbs up. What is it?
You didn't promise anything.
But now I'm over delivering.
Yeah,
I'm doing
exactly.
it. I'm
Yeah,
doing, wow,
you're
what a
here.
guy! What a
Absolutely.
guy!
So wait, what is your fastest time on a cube though?
So I could break a minute pretty regularly, but then like my oldest son got to like 25 seconds, and it just was enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't need to watch that anymore.
So do you pick up a new thing like every off season, some kind of hobby or something?
So for a while I did, and it was like, one off season I bought Rosetta Stone for some reason and thought I would learn Spanish, and then like the guys that do the yard that I live in Arizona, Spanish speaking guys, and my wife always makes fun of me because I took a lot of Spanish, and I'll go out there and I'll go to talk to them, and I'll just like speak English in a Spanish accent,
Right, right.
Like that's helping the
Rosetta
conversation.
Stone has failed you. Yeah,
She's like, what are you doing? You're speaking in English. I said, well, But so that's been something. I wanted to take the GMAT, and so for a
Did you
while.
do it?
I did not.
Like recreationally, you wanted to take the GMAT?
Yeah, just stuff like that, and then I was like, I was doing my own taxes for a while, and then it just got.
Dude, you're a party animal.
Enough. I
You are
mean,
crazy, man.
Those were in my younger days. Okay, that's when I
settled
was
down a little
really
since-
wild. But yeah, now it's just birthday cake and just hanging out.
So do you have like I would imagine you still have some friends that you keep in touch with from Harvard, and are they just as shocked that you're year 17 in the NFL?
Yeah, I mean it's cool because they are now so established in what they're doing, you know,
Right.
and all the avenues that they're doing. That for a while it was like, man, this guy's still doing it, and now they really like everybody's coming out to the games like this has got to be his last season.
Yeah.
Like this has got to be the last. So that's been happening for like the last 5 years, you know. So I've seen a bunch of them, but yeah, I mean I think they're all very excited that I'm still in it, and they are always rooting for me, which is nice.
What was your record against Yale?
4-0.
Oh, hell yeah.
You can't lose to those
Hell
guys.
yes.
Yeah.
Love it.
I got a quote here from a former teammate of yours. His name's it's Preston Williams. So when he was asked to describe you,
Yeah.
you know what I'm going to say already?
No, but I mean, it's got to be funny because I can't imagine what he's going to say.
He said Ryan Fitzpatrick, that guy's piped up.
"Yeah."
What does piped up mean to you?
Well, one of the meetings, which maybe you have on your mind, like whenever I bring my kids into the locker room pre-COVID, the one rule is eyes up, boys. Keep your eyes up.
Yeah.
And
Smart.
Yeah. So it's not that kind of piped up. I don't know. Preston's an interesting guy, but the fact that I think that's a compliment.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
for sure.
Yeah.
Muscles,
So,
probably?
I don't
Something
think
like
it's
that?
muscles.
I think
though.
piped up
No,
just means like spiced. You got
Yeah.
spiced up.
Okay.
Like if you're cooking, like I'm going to pipe up this chicken real quick, meaning you're about to put some flavor on it. I think he's saying you got flavor.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, P-dub.
Yeah. Do you prefer piped up or the Amish rifle?
So I'm kind of upset that one died. I mean, that was pretty cool. When I was in Buffalo, that was the deal, the Amish rifle. And I really, the beard never got combed back then. And if it did, I would take the brush they would use on the ball. And I don't know why. I didn't know how to, take care of myself. It was early. I couldn't grow facial hair till like age 25. So like that was all new to me. But yeah, that one's gone away, unfortunately.
I like it. I say we bring that one back.
So we're going to Buffalo on this trip. What's your favorite wing place?
Gosh, it's been a while. I mean, the big ones are, Anchor Bars, like where it originated, and Duff's is a big one, and Dandelions, Bar Bill.
Yep.
Dandelions, I think, was the one I went to at the lineman all the time. Yeah, but anywhere you go, I mean, you can order wings. Doesn't matter what kind of restaurant it is.
Gabriel's Gate's another
Gabriel's
good one.
Gate, there you go.
I like that you call them wings. We got to remember that when we're up there. They're going to know that we're outsiders. You don't say buffalo wings in Buffalo.
Well,
wings.
and like when I first got there, I ordered ranch, and it was like, they did like
Yeah.
a record thing. Like, wait a minute, no, that's blue
Morris?
cheese. Yeah, no, blue cheese. Yeah.
Do you I mean, I don't want you to have to rank all your fan bases, but are the Bills number one just because of the fanaticism and the fact that it's not a big city and how crazy those people are?
Yeah, I don't. Again, like I've loved a lot of the places that I've played. I really have, but nothing compares to the city of Buffalo. Nothing.
Yeah.
Not even close.
I love it.
So this year, your first year in Washington. Obviously, we discussed earlier you're guaranteed at least 10 wins, which I could see it happening, honestly. Is there something about like Ron Rivera in the offseason process when you're deciding like where you want to end up next? Was there something that made you want to come to Washington? Or was it like, okay, Washington is the best of the following like three teams that are offering?
Yeah, so for me, normally as I go through like the recruiting process, it's like there's one team that'll bring me in to have a chance to play, and then there's a couple other teams where it's a backup job. So like I don't really have a chance or a choice. I'm going to wherever I can play. This was a different year for me in my career in that I had a few different options of places to go to play, and so I got to weigh a few of those factors. And Coach Rivera, just what he did here last year, just hearing about who he is as a coach, who he was in Carolina, the respect that the players have for him, and even just the guys that have coached with him, the building that he runs. It's just a guy that was a former player that has that perspective. There were a lot of different things that were very impressive about him, so that was a big factor in it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I had one last question. This has been awesome. We appreciate you giving us your time. What is it? Mattress Firm. Unjunk your sleep. Is there any promo code or anything I got to throw in there? Yeah, let me get it real quick. It's the Mattress Firm question.
Do you have any mattresses you'd like to plug?
Yeah, that's the question.
What's your favorite kind of mattress,
sleep on?
Ryan?
Yeah.
It's a fun question presented by Mattress Firm. Unjunk your sleep with a new mattress chosen for you by our sleep experts. Get started at mattressfirm.com.
All right, so unjunk your sleep at mattressfirm.com. Get started with Mattress Firm. I pretty much nailed that question.
They have sleep experts, Big Cat, that you can talk to today.
You can sleep on it. Ryan now is looking at us like you guys are the fucking idiots.
Mattress Firm. You can sleep on it.
Unjunk your sleep, Ryan. I don't even remember what my last question was going to be. God damn it.
Oh, I just think that you're kind of a genius. I've kind of realized over the course of this interview, by jumping around a little bit, you get to be wanted every couple off seasons.
That was the
you
question.
Get to go on recruiting trips, basically. Like how many free steak dinners do you think you've had?
So I normally, this whole recruiting process, for me, it's normally over the phone, and I never go visit. So I've missed out on a lot, to be honest.
So like Ron Rivera's like, hey Fitzy, we want you to be our starting quarterback, and you just thumbs up it. You're like, all right.
Well, that one's over that one. If it was by text, yes, that'd be a definite like thumbs up. But that one was over the phone.
Loved this.
Yes. Yeah. All right. No, I remember my Mattress Firm question. Unjunk your sleep. Mattressfirm.com. Go check out a sleep expert. You love football, obviously.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll coach when you retire?
I don't. I do love football. I think I love playing football. I do love the X's and O's of football. But I also feel like after I'm done playing, whenever that is, whether it was 5 years ago, next year, whenever, like, I owe it to my family to at least be dad and be home all the time and then figure it out.
So just a little tip. I know you've been in the league for a really long time, but a media tip from our side, you got to say, it's time for me to hang up my cleats and my jersey. I'm going to go be the quarterback of my family.
Wow, that's huge.
That's what you got to say.
Let me text
and then you got to
text that to me. And
yeah,
then
I'll text that to you.
That'll be perfect.
It'd be like, and then you got to throw in the, usually football guys are like, or coaches will say, yeah, I'm the coach of the team, but my wife is the coach at home. That's another one they throw out there.
Anything that's going to bring tears to me or my wife or anybody watching, we'll try to throw.
Where
in
you can
there.
you can only basically talk about family and like really sensitive and like private moments in terms of football.
Time for me to huddle up with the kids.
Just throw
This
a
is
couple
great.
of those in.
This
yeah.
is unbelievable.
And
Yeah.
people are like, "Damn, what a great father that guy is."
Have you thought about when the time does come, what that announcement's going to look like? Are you going to do like the cleats over power line? Are you going to note zap it? What's that? Are you going to be? Is it going to be like a social media retirement?
I may get an RV and just travel around city to city and just see. And it'll be interesting. I'll show up to St. Louis. I'll be speaking with that in the background and nobody watching. And then as I get further in my career, maybe there will be more people that are there to at least clap me off the stage.
Beautiful. I feel like that last plane really threw in some extra gas there to make
God, that thing,
nice.
yeah.
yeah.
Is that Air Force One again?
Yeah, it's another revenge game against the Jets.
Yeah. Ryan Fitzpatrick, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Good luck this season.
I'm sorry.
right,
I'm
thank
sorry
you.
for that. I'm sorry for that. Ryan Fitzpatrick was brought to you by our great friends over at Noom. Not everyone wants to be on a strict diet. I know I don't. Not everyone wants to do 2 days at the gym or drink questionable teas. Instead of trying to cram your life into someone else's idea of health, Ben Mentz, try Noom. Noom uses a psychology-based approach to find a healthier balance that's moldable to your life, and as a result, it's more suitable. We love Noom over here. They don't teach us about like good food versus bad food. They teach you how to shop. They teach you how to understand your cravings. Not any food is necessarily bad food. It's just about how often you eat it, when you eat it. They work with you on the mental differences that make a difference between a diet that you'll stick to and a diet that you will fall right off of the second it's convenient to do so. They work with you on the psychology of eating. It's an all-encompassing way to improve your diet, to improve your health, to improve your body. You don't need rules to lose weight, just the knowledge and wisdom to help you build smarter, more sustainable habits. They have cognitive behavioral approaches. They help you unlearn bad habits. They help you better understand your relationship with food. One size does not fit all. You choose your own goals. Noom will personalize a weight loss program. 80% of Noom users finish the program. Over 60% have stuck with their goals for at least a year. Those are great stats right there. All you need is a daily 10-minute check-in. No grueling early mornings or huge chunks out of your day. They will get you right back on track. If you have an off day, Noom's going to work with you. It's not the end of the world. So start building better habits for healthier long-term results. Sign up for your trial at Noom.com/PMT. That's NOOM.com/PMT.
Okay, let's do our Mount Rushmore. We got the Mount Rushmore of villains.
Fictional villains.
Fictional villains. Hank, you decided that the Mount Rushmore, so you decide the draft order.
Let's go.
Also, I think that Gilly as a team are very close to breaking up.
Oh, really?
It's been
trouble in paradise.
Billy will admit it. He's just not letting me get my say.
Yeah.
Oh.
Will he admit it, though?
No, we went to the tape. We worked it over. We're doing better.
So you were being a bad teammate?
What did the tape say?
I was shooting from the hip.
Yeah, you're gunslinger.
Yeah, you
Look,
are.
That's you,
Thank you
Billy.
for your
In any
service.
relationship, there needs to be, cohesion and.
I mean, you were
communication.
trained shoot first, ask questions later,
Dude,
right?
I mean, the most important part about being a SEAL is the teamwork.
Yeah,
You're only
right.
strong as your weakest link, right?
Yes.
Let's go. All right, let's go with you guys first. Jake can pick first. I'll go
Second or fourth?
fourth.
Okay.
Whoa.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a mistake or not. Well, I guess I'll find
So
out.
go second.
No, shut up.
Wow.
Don't tell me what to do.
Hank's very
Damn.
spicy today.
I think
me how
he's
to live my
upset that
life.
he's 30.
I think you're upset that I'm 28.
Yeah, no, that you're 30? Yes, I am. They're already shaking. They're already shaking. This is like, for people who haven't watched the YouTube, this was Billy's...
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Billy was just trying to throw some heat, and Jake was shaking him off like a catcher. Like, come on,
Yeah.
let's not do this.
I think you got to let Jake go first, right? That's the way to prove.
these guys are a mess.
No, we
right
agree
now.
with this.
You guys just
Okay.
had a film session where you sat down. It was Tell the Truth Monday yesterday.
It's more than-
you looked
yeah.
at your shit, and then the first thing that happens, Billy, you need to make new habits. The very first thing that you do is you go back on everything that you've studied.
Like any
Now, I'm beginning to
relationship,
see why you got moved to wide receiver.
we need to have some conversation behind closed doors before we come out with our decision.
Players only meeting.
Right. We need to do that, and we did do that, and now we're going to shoot from the hip.
Okay.
The Joker.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna
Good pick.
Gonna specify
I
which
think
Joker?
Heath Ledger?
Novak?
The Joker. I mean,
Okay.
does that need to be specified?
No, it's probably. I mean, we don't have to specify, but I would
Probably
assume
Heath
you're
Ledger,
going.
yeah.
Heath Ledger. Okay.
I
that's
feel like if you
correct.
make multiple movies about him,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's a big deal.
Okay. I will go. I had it on my list. Good pick, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go. Team is back together. Good job.
Yeah, we're feeling
Just
good.
positive vibes everywhere. I'll go with one of my personal favorites. I'll go with Hannibal Lecter.
Okay. Good pick.
Yep.
You want to do? Are you gonna do the? That's pretty good.
Ate their liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Benjamin Rathspell.
So
Fledgling
creepy.
Killer's first. I can't remember the fucking line. It's an anagram. It's an anagram.
Very creepy.
You doing that during one of the corp interviews? Just what a funny out of the blue.
What? No, Hester Moffat is Hester Moffat. It's an anagram. The rest of me. Okay.
All right. My first one. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna do Tony Montana. Scarface. He's an antagonist. He's the main character, but he's
the
also
protagonist.
Yeah, he also
He's a villain.
So the problem, I was thinking about this. He had it on my list. It was a little lower on my list because he is like you root for him the majority of the movie. Then he obviously turns, but you do root for him.
I would consider him to be a villain,
Okay.
but in a good way.
Yeah. Yeah. The other guy, what's the fucking guy's name? That he shoots in the. I haven't seen it in a while. All right, go ahead, Hank. 2 picks.
Darth Vader.
Yeah. And never see.
This is why I waited till 4.
And also, I'm being honest. I'm not going to pick anything I haven't watched myself.
I love Star Wars.
Because
I've seen them many times.
I almost wrote down Darth Vader and was like, dude, you haven't even actually even seen a second of that shit.
And then He Who Shall Not Be Named, Voldemort.
Another
Yeah,
one I've never seen.
I had that on my list. I also deleted it because that's a fraud pick.
Not for me.
Yeah, not for you.
I read the
No,
books.
you're a nerd
You
like
love,
that.
Yeah.
You love, what is
Big
that,
time nerd.
Game of Thrones?
I did love Game of Thrones.
So speaking of Game of Thrones,
Why you got to bring that up?
I'm going to go with Joffrey. Joffrey as my number 2 pick. Just a real prick. Just the biggest prick ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe one of the most hateable
Yes,
villains.
I think maybe the most hateable. Like every time he's on the screen, I wanted to poison him at his own wedding.
Yeah. Okay.
Spoiler.
I'll go
Fuck that show.
second pick. My second pick. I'll go with the shark from Jaws.
Damn.
Big
I
time
had that
fucking
one.
villain.
I didn't
I had
think that
that.
was going to get taken off. That's a
Holy
good pick.
shit.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah. Dated myself a little there. Although Jaws is a classic. If you haven't seen Jaws, you're a fucking loser.
Yep.
I think we're going to need a bigger boat.
The
The pick
Billy's
is in.
got it. The pick is in.
Dun, 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 dun.
You can say it, Billy.
Bane.
Okay.
So you guys are just going all Batman. The Penguin.
So I'm
Liam Neeson.
I'm glad that
Ra's
Mr.
al Ghul.
Freeze.
Dude, I actually would appreciate if you guys are like at the end of this, like we've only
Penguin.
seen the Batman movies. Scarecrow. Oh,
Come on,
and
guys,
this
let's
is
go.
where they're getting in trouble.
Go ahead, Bill.
They're getting in trouble.
Jason from Friday the 13th.
Okay.
Good pick.
All right,
Never
my
saw those
next
movies.
pick is going to be Shooter McGavin. Shooter McGavin, all-time villain.
Great pick.
All-time villain.
Great pick.
Good
Fucking
pick.
hateable dude.
I'm going to go Freddy Krueger. Kill you in your sleep. That every kid that watches any of the Freddy Krueger movies, they are terrified to go to sleep.
Yes, I agree. Big time. Very scary guy. Very not nice guy.
Also-
not a nice man.
A combination of like he's got a creepy hat, he's got a creepy face, and then he's got the shears on his hand.
Yes, agreed. Hank, your pick.
Plankton.
Good pick, Hank.
Thank you. Why are you laughing, Billy?
He was also on our list.
What is that?
I just pretended
Billy,
to know.
Billy nodded me away from that one.
Is that
I should have been more
SpongeBob?
assertive.
Is it
That's SpongeBob,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
is Plankton?
He is just hell-bent on world domination and just destroying the Krusty Krab and pretty much all of Bikini Bottom at all times.
But is
That
he-
son of a
Does
bitch.
he like mess up trying to do that?
Yeah, I mean he has some
He's like a
trouble along
funny
the way.
villain.
Well, yeah,
no. I mean he's
Oh, you hate him.
he's really just trying to just
Got it.
fuck shit up.
Okay.
But he no, Big Cat's right though, because doesn't he always like trip over his own plans? And
Yeah, do we laugh?
He ends up being like kind of a goofball because you're like, oh, look at this. It's like
I mean,
Pinky
Shooter
in the
McGavin.
brain, right?
Dude, he's a badass.
think-
Shooter.
No, the
He was
Krabby Patty
Barstool
formula is
Party.
a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a bad guy.
Real
I
ones
mean,
know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're explaining it to me in PFT.
Jim Harbaugh said he hated him.
Oh, that's
Remember-
right.
Remember in the interview,
loves
he was like,
SpongeBob.
he was like, I love
Yeah,
SpongeBob's
SpongeBob's
attitude.
a hard
He was
worker.
like, Plankton, I don't like that guy.
Great call.
Okay.
Great call back.
There
Bubba.
you go, Bubba.
You know
That's
what?
why Team Hubba.
Bubba coming in fucking clutch
You know,
there.
Plankton is an energy vampire. He's like the biggest negative guy, right?
Yes. Okay, your other pick?
Denzel Washington in Training Day.
You don't even know his name. You don't even know his name.
The guy who says Jake.
His name's Alonzo. King Kong ain't got shit on me. I know
Okay.
you like to get wet.
That's it. Those
Good
are my
one.
picks.
All right, that was
Good pick.
going to be my last pick.
Good pick.
God damn it,
Shout out
Hank.
to Bubba.
All right, so for my last one, I'm going to go with the Iceberg in Titanic. All-time villain, killed a lot of people.
Well, wouldn't it be the pilot or the captain?
Yeah.
No, but the Iceberg,
But it was just sitting there.
yeah, but
It was the guy.
Would the
Iceberg-
iceberg ever do to anyone?
Yeah, it's true.
The
He was
iceberg-
just fucking hanging out.
it smoked like 4,000 people.
No, the captain.
The captain did.
No, the captain wasn't up in the crow's nest falling asleep with his dick in his hands. That was like whatever the petty officer was up there with binoculars.
But the captain set the course.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, that's how
Iceberg
you
City.
get from Cove, Ireland
I feel
to
like the
New York City.
Yeah, like if you take a boat through, iceberg land, like maybe plan for some icebergs.
Iceberg took a charge.
Right.
Iceberg, the ball's going the other way. Iceberg didn't fucking move.
Iceberg had position.
That's a fact.
but it still killed a lot of
It
people.
didn't move. The Titanic went into the iceberg.
Fine, I'll
Is
change
the
it.
atomic
No,
bomb-
that's
Fine,
good.
I'll change
No.
Is the atomic
No.
bomb a villain, or is the person who made it?
Ooh.
Oh, good point, Hank.
Malcolm Gladwell over here. Damn. All right, my last pick. Whew. It's tough. I'm gonna go with the dude from No Country for Old Men.
Javier
Anton,
Bardem.
yeah, Anton, I think is his character's name. That guy, what a fucking scary ass villain.
The cattle destroyer that he puts
Doing
in your
it in
head.
people's heads. Oh, what a fucking villain. All timer. Was that your last pick?
No, I had it on there, but Jake didn't know who that was.
Ah, okay.
We're gonna go.
These guys are incredible.
We're gonna go with Scar from The Lion King.
Okay, good
villain.
pick.
It's a good villain.
Yeah, I think everyone did well. I actually,
If you do
the
bad
acting's
things in
fine.
a
I just
Disney
think
movie, that's not good.
The captain probably deserves a majority of the blame.
At the end of the day, the iceberg killed like thousands of people.
Honestly,
No, it didn't.
Who's
The
got
water
the-
killed
who
millions
has,
of people.
Who has the biggest death toll? That's what I'm wondering.
The water.
the guy who
The
took
ocean.
off all the lifeboats.
Yeah,
to
that's,
maximize
oh, that's a good
passengers.
point,
The
Billy.
iceberg didn't kill
Yeah.
the people.
The guy who-
cold
the
water.
guy
I
who
know the
basically-
designers who didn't
yeah,
put
the
enough
designers.
lifeboats to maximize people on board.
Lib of the year, Billy says capitalism is the villain in Titanic because
Yeah.
they're trying to maximize profits instead of safety.
Yeah,
All the iceberg
Interesting
did
point,
was,
Billy.
It was the water that killed the people.
You don't know that.
James Cameron.
Greed.
Greed.
Yeah.
Greed.
All right,
Human
ones
nature.
we missed.
Hubris.
I can't. Joffrey was the most hateable guy, but Cersei might have been a more like badass villain.
Yep.
Blowing up the whole city and everything.
Yep.
Like she was fucking cutthroat.
And what's his face was worse.
The
like,
Mountain?
almost more insufferable to watch.
Who?
The other bastard.
Littlefinger?
No.
Wow, this
The
was
dick-
your
the-
show.
The dick cutter offer. I've tried to.
yeah.
To block it.
The guy who made Reek.
Yeah, what was that guy?
Holy shit.
Yeah, but you know what? He got his shit at the end when the dogs ate him alive.
Holy shit, that guy was so. Yeah, that's a good call. That was a badass.
You know what I missed? Ernie McCracken, Kingpin, Bill Murray,
Mr.
Big Ern.
Burns.
Mr. Burns, was a
Mr.
good one.
Burns. Amy Dunn from Gone Girl.
Yvonne Drago.
Yep.
Patrick
Yep.
is Patrick Bateman
Even
a
Drago
villain?
wasn't bad. That's the same thing. It's like it wasn't.
Yeah,
his fault.
it was Russia that was bad. That's true.
Ramsay
Hank is
Bolton.
going deep. Mm-hmm. You going deep.
All right,
I
Hank,
like this.
what about that? How about
Ramsay Bolton is the guy's name.
okay? How about racism in Crash?
Yeah,
Bad villain.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's good.
Matt Damon or whatever his name is.
Mayor
Kevin Dillon.
Humdinger. If you've seen the new Paw Patrol.
Have you guys seen 24? I had Tony Almeida.
Oh yeah.
Oh
That's a
yeah,
good
that was
one.
crazy.
Yep.
And Nina Myers, Liam.
Let's see. Gus Fring.
Yep, great villain. Adversity in Rudy.
Yeah. I should have fucking done It the Clown. One of the scariest movies of all
IT.
time.
I also didn't know for Breaking Bad if it would be like
Gus or
Walter
yeah,
White.
Skylar is
Yeah.
just so hateable.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
like,
yeah, I was
she
about to say
kind of is the
Skylar.
villain, but like
Yeah, no,
kind of not.
I
So
was
don't know.
thinking like Gus Fring is the villain for a while, but you're right. There's multiple like villains.
Yeah,
it's kind of like Game of Thrones. There's multiple villains.
Right. Walter White never went down on Skylar.
Is he a
could
villain?
Be a villain. Huh?
Is he a villain?
Walter White. He's one of those like antagonists.
It's like Tony Montana.
anti-heroes.
What about
where
Patrick
you root
Bateman?
for him until he
Yeah.
like turns?
That's what, like The Wire too. It's like the ultimate. Like the good guys are bad, the
Right.
bad guys are kind of good.
Right.
I was
There is
thinking
no like
like
one or the other.
Tony Soprano could be a bad guy. He could be a villain, but also you find yourself rooting for him.
Right. Livia Soprano would be my villain. For
Yes.
The
yes.
Beast in Sandlot ate all those balls, but ended up being a
He was
good
a good
Yeah, that
boy.
one's a-
He was
yeah.
a good
That's a
boy.
tough one.
That's actually a perfect Jake pick.
It
Like
was-
being like the Beast, but he was a good boy at the end.
Yeah, I would say like judging a book by its cover for the kids in Sandlot.
Yeah.
Because they all thought that the Beast was bad.
Right.
Oh,
He was misunderstood.
this one just missed a cut for me. T-1000. T-1000. That gave me so many nightmares in Terminator. When he was able to liquefy and then like become the cop that just walked really, really fast, that scared the fuck out of me.
Yep. Cruella DeVille, all-time villain. Like
Yep.
who wants to kill 101 Dalmatians to make a coat?
Good
Captain
point.
Hook.
It's a good point. Captain Hook, yeah.
Walk the plank.
That's a
Lord
good
Farquaad from Shrek.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the short
I did
guy.
see that.
Wait.
Sid from Toy Story.
Shrek's great.
Sid from Toy Story I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The devil from the Bible.
Also
Judas.
Judas.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
was
don't
that
know
pause?
if Jake has seen like a PG-13 movie.
Yeah, what? Give us your scariest movie you've seen.
Off of all.
I've seen the Friday the 13th ones.
Okay.
A lot of
And
people
how'd
die
you-
in that.
How'd you do? Oh, Regina George. That's a good one. From Mean Girls. What?
Lindsay and her crew were actually fucking with her.
That's true. That's a good point. Hank's breaking down
you gotta
fucking
see both
film,
sides. You
dude.
gotta look at both sides.
You got it all.
The many fine people.
Damn.
The kid in The Giving Tree. Have you guys read The Giving Tree? Have you read that to your kids yet, Big Cat?
No, that's like a real book, right?
No, it's a kid's book about a kid.
But is it what age?
I don't know, but probably like I remember
like chapters,
I remember
right?
somebody.
No, there's sentences.
No, it's sentences. I remember somebody reading it to me in like I don't know when I was like 3 or 4.
Okay,
but the kid's a real prick.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know, but you're thinking Goodnight Moon, maybe?
No.
Oh no, you're thinking of Shel Silverstein.
No, I'm thinking of The
Giver.
No, I'm thinking. Yes,
Yeah,
The Giver.
yeah.
That one's like
Lois
middle
Lowry.
school, right?
Great book.
Yeah.
Maybe the last
Okay,
book I've read.
That's where I got confused.
Yeah, no, The Giving Tree.
We're clearly all very well educated.
The Giving Tree is
The
supposed to be a
outsiders.
story about friendship and give and take and how this tree helps this kid along as he grows up. The tree is just honestly a toxic friend.
Is it like
he's a piece of shit? The kid takes everything from this tree until he cuts the tree down at the end and sits on it. It's like, thank you, tree, for being here for me when I'm an old man and I need something to sit on. No, you fucking prick. You just killed your best friend.
Yeah, that's fucked up. It's like the ticket stub tree.
Yeah. I also had the dean in any movie about college.
Yep.
Dean's always
Dean
a
Warmer.
bad guy. And let's see.
Oh, and Ferris Bueller, what's his name? 9 times?
Oh, he's a
Oh,
pedophile.
yeah.
Principal, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
he's a pedophile.
Yes.
Principal
That guy's
Rooney.
fucked up. Yes.
Yeah.
Disavow.
Good call there, Jake.
Thanks.
Yeah, or the teacher in Breakfast Club.
Yep.
That one.
The detention guy?
Yeah.
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 What about songs? Are there any good villains in songs?
Oh, I should have done fucking Marvin Harry, too.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Damn, so many good villains. Although they're like funny villains. So I don't know if you count them as evil.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good Mount Rushmore. Good bounce back Mount Rushmore off of buildings. Which it was tough when it was like the closest vote ever, and then people were like, yeah, because it sucked. I was like, okay, well, that makes sense. All right, that hurts, but it makes sense.
I didn't think it was that bad.
I don't think people loved it.
All right. Sorry, people.
Well, I just saw it was really close, and then I saw the replies on Twitter, and people were like, yeah, it's close because you can't pick a winner when we all lose. I was like, ouch, that
Yikes.
hurts. Okay. All right, you want to finish up with guys on checks?
Yes, sir. Hey, Grit Gang. I'm thinking about quitting my job because it's way too stressful and I can't stand it any longer. But there's a cornhole tournament going on to the end of the month of September.
Wait.
Surprisingly, I'm making it further into the tournament than I expected, and I'm super competitive. So, of course, I want to win it all. Everyone in the office is also super competitive and also takes this super seriously. It's like the last year of gym class before everyone stops trying at anything the next year. Anyway, I want to win this thing and prove my alphaness, but I don't know if I can make it another month with this job.
Billy,
this
what do
Rico?
I do?
Billy,
This is Rico.
No, it's Billy. Billy, you want to quit?
There's a tournament? I thought we were just playing exhibition games.
It is. This is not. I mean, I like this guy's question, but this is not. This is not
It's
an
not
inside
us.
Barstool question. No.
Oh, okay.
There is no tournament yet.
You got to
And no
win
one
this.
here is super competitive. So.
You got to win this tournament and walk off being like, I quit.
Yes.
As you win. That's the way to do it. What a moment. I'm getting chills thinking about that moment.
Or you just, if you get into the finals and it's against your boss, you make a bet with your boss. And you're like, hey, if you beat me, I quit. If I win, you have to double my salary.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's really win-win for you because you want to quit anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Big Cat, PFT, Henry, Best in the Office, Jake, and William. My store manager got a promotion in the company, and they've been grooming me to take over as the store manager once he leaves. A colleague who currently has the same position as me and has been with the company longer is pissed that I've been training for the new position and believes that she should have been asked over me. Parentheses. She's probably not even qualified for the position she's currently in, but was hired prior to when myself and my current manager got to the company. Some of the sales associates have told me that she's been talking shit about me behind my back. My question is, when the inevitable takeover as store manager happens, how should I handle my current colleague? Fire her and establish my authority, or give her a chance to fall in line even though she clearly doesn't respect me and will most likely continue to talk shit about me to my sales associates? Thanks, boys.
Okay, I think you got to make her eat shit for a while. I think you give her all the bad shifts. You have to
do your laundry.
That's how you establish dominance. Absolutely, do your laundry. They have to be a yes person for you.
Yeah, I actually like the idea of like just being like, you tell me all the shit you've talked about me. If you don't tell me all of it, you're fired. And just let her say it.
and be like, I know everything that you've said already. I just want to hear it from you.
And then she'll probably quit anyway because she'll be so embarrassed.
Hey, Buff Boys. I'm in round 6 of interviewing for one of your competitors, but have not heard anything back in 2 weeks. Should I just assume it's a summer thing, or should I give up hope?
Wait, one of our competitors?
Who's our competitor?
Probably another book of
Gambling,
sports.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably don't care about you like we do. Not that we'd give you a job, but we care about you.
I mean, the bottom line is I don't think that we'd ever treat anybody like that
No,
and just not get back to them
never,
one way or another. So
ever.
I don't know who you're interviewing with, but we would at least have the courtesy to be like, sorry, we're all filled.
That's how we do it. People first people.
That's the difference.
Hey, Mr. 40, Coffee Cat, and Hurricane Hank. I'm in the Navy, and a very job-specific debate broke out at work yesterday. In passing conversation, one of my coworkers mentioned that he thought it's disgusting that people jack off in their bunks instead of the shower. For context, the bunks are pairs of 3 high
Wait,
beds.
what?
They might be on like a submarine or something, and it's like you just gotta
What?
wherever you're at.
For context, the
Wait,
bunks...
wait. Billy was about to tell us what it's like
I
jacking
can
off in the
read
Navy.
the whole story.
Billy,
then
as
you
the
guys can-
All right,
expert.
okay, all right. Sorry.
For context, the bunks are pairs of 3 high beds, so 6 people face one direction. There are 4 showers that about 90 people use. Immediately, 2 groups were formed. Those who jerk off in their own bed where nobody else is really affected, and those assholes who use the shower.
It's like West Side Story.
Was
like
hopeful you
two
gentlemen would
gangs.
weigh in.
Wait, but you didn't. So we don't know where. Is it like a sub? Is it Navy?
It's
Barracks.
Navy. He said
the Navy?
Yeah.
Oh.
So let's let Billy answer this one.
yeah, as a service member.
Bed or shower?
This is important. People will maybe claim that you didn't serve if you answer this incorrectly.
I did not serve.
What?
All right, Billy, but
You tweeted
at some
about
point
serving.
you're going. You had every intention, like you want to trade it all to become a Navy SEAL,
Right.
So let's say you're in the Navy, you pass SEAL training, and you have to make a choice: are you jacking off in the bed or in the shower?
Depends if it's a private bed or not.
They just said it stacks of 3.
For context, the bunks are pairs of 3 high beds, so 6 people face one direction.
You just abstain.
There you go. The Mormonism is already sinking in.
Just nocturnal emissions it.
You just
Blame
wait.
it on nocturnal emissions.
I like
in
that.
the bed.
Good answer,
Boom.
Billy. He served.
I'm team bed.
Yeah, team bed.
Oh man.
Team bed.
I don't jerk off, so I don't know.
All right. That it?
I know there's some more.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Let's do one last one.
Okay, let me choose.
Pick the best one.
All right. One of my staff members openly told me he is applying for a new job and put me down as a reference. He told me that I should expect a call from them. Should I hook a dude up or throw shade in the phone call so I keep him as an employee?
No, hook him up.
Hook him
Hook him up.
Doesn't hurt you.
Yeah,
Well, if he's got to find someone to replace him.
yeah, but that's the kind of shit that I actually believe when it comes to karma.
Yeah, pay it forward.
There's no glory in keeping somebody poor.
Yeah.
Or just get him a raise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go to bat for that. You know what? That's probably what he's doing right now. Is just or she's just trying to like get you to know that they're wanted by somebody else and get that salary increase.
If you feel like maybe you want to leave it up to chance, maybe answer the call, answer that he's like great at everything, and then be like, but there's one thing, and then pretend that you got disconnected. And then just let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah. Do the one last thing.
Yeah, one last thing, and then it's just gone.
Or you could try to sound. This would be kind of a nice way of balancing both. Sound totally incompetent while you're giving a good review of them. Be like, oh, I can't find all
I'm
my files.
drunk right now.
I spilled all my beer over my work issue computer, and then like flush a toilet in the background
Yeah.
after you're done giving like a glowing review of this person. That
What's
way,
his name again?
Yeah, you said all the good things about him,
Right.
but then they're going to be like, I don't trust what this guy has
Yes.
to say.
Yes.
Which it
Okay.
sounds like is probably, if you're asking this question, probably the case.
Yeah, we
anyways.
gave you some good stuff to go with there. All right, Billy, any recap?
Yep. So you know who is ecstatic Monday night? The Jameis 101 guy.
Yeah. Oh,
he was
dude,
quoted,
he's got the receipts.
Yeah,
folks.
he chose a hill to die on.
Yeah.
And
No, he's
this was
dead
it.
on it.
But
Yeah.
he's not dying.
And
Yeah.
stronger than
He's
ever.
Thriving.
I tweeted him and said, he's probably having a drink tonight. And he said, a nice glass of chartreuse on the rocks.
Chartreuse, yeah.
Never enough to get me drunk, Ephesians 5:18, but always enough to make me smile.
Oh.
And then just a weird gif of a bishop staring in a mirror.
Yeah, he's a weird dude, but I respect the fuck out
Yeah,
of him.
dude, he's like really going off.
I mean, Jameis, he brought so much joy to me in Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
just torching people in that first half.
Yes.
Shut all the haters up.
Also, maybe we should make an AWL shared calendar.
What?
Just for everyone.
Oh, for like when Jake is putting these reminders in?
Yeah. So they have something to look forward to.
That's not a bad idea.
Just a couple shared calendar. Put all the dates out.
Okay.
That's just an idea.
Can you do that? Can you open it
I'll
up?
organize it.
Oh, okay. Great.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
definitely going to
Don't-
happen.
But like this is
Jake,
this
put in your
is a-
calendar a month from now
this
to
is a
ask Billy
doxing
why
thing.
he hasn't made the calendar
You're
yet.
going to organize it and then put like our phone numbers and emails on it
No.
and make it public.
I'll just make a public calendar. You can publish it to the web, like the presentations.
Okay.
Yeah. And then even though I am the same rank as John Cena is in the military, I just want everyone to know I never have actually said I'm in the military and like gotten on flights early or
Right.
taken
Wink,
any
wink.
discounts. And as long
This
as
is a
that we
great
all
loophole.
Yeah.
know
Never
that,
said it.
You've never said
Yeah.
it. You've just dressed up like
Uh-huh.
it.
as long as we all acknowledge that, then we can keep making.
I did
these
notice.
jokes.
I forgot that Billy did board the flight first.
Yeah.
I did not.
Yeah,
That
you
is
did.
not
We
true at
watched
all.
you do that.
The best part of his military getup is always the camouflage Crocs.
Yeah.
That's really just
They
the
were
icing.
real
Just
tree,
in
It's the,
not
case,
the
just
icing,
in
real
case.
tree.
icing on the cake. Yeah.
It's the real tree, which is a military camo.
Yeah, in case I need to invade like Syria's kiddie pools, I'm ready to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. 99.
86.
88.
18.
69. No one knows how eels reproduce.
I gotta start picking new numbers. 48.
Trash number. Boring
Blah.
number.
What a fucking trash number.
Love you guys.
I'm getting there. When you masturbate, think about my tongue. Oh, your clit and switching back and forth. Switching back and forth from my dick to my tongue. Dick to my tongue. Dick to my tongue. Dick to my tongue. Switching back and forth from my dick to my tongue. I'm getting there. When you masturbate, think about my tongue. Oh, your clit and switching back and forth. Switching back and forth from my dick to my tongue. Dick to my tongue. Dick to my tongue. Dick to my tongue. Switching back and forth from my dick to my tongue.